got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah. You know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through by the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. Good Monday. Good Monday to the fam. How y'all feeling? Smash that like button on the way in. How y'all feeling on this good Monday? If you catching this on the playback, sub to the channel. Smash that like button. Come holler at your boy. We taking over the airways for a little while today, giving boxing is just due, or as we do every single day, every single live, every time up at bat, man. Salute to everybody that continue to support the grind, the channel. We gonna keep pushing, man. We got plenty of work to do. Like I said, I'm about to start putting out even more content, a lot more. So y'all stay tuned, man. Your boy about to go get in his bag and start working. So let me say what's up to the family. Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Aga Chavez, what's good with it? Brody Jersey is in the building. Mike Kirkland, my bro, what's going on with it, Mike? Big Tex, what's good, Brody? How you feeling? Salute to the fam. Juice, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. Ant, what's going on with it, fam? You on vacation, man? Man, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, man. Stay safe, man. Stay safe and enjoy it. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Sleeper, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Miss JusDueBoxing, the queen. How you feeling, baby girl? Appreciate you stopping through. Good people, hello to you. JusDueBoxing. Keep grinding, king. Hello to all you in the chat. My phone on the computer. Have a Zoom call to finish. Okay, don't work too hard. Get to it. Okay. Salute to you, man. Boxing MMA 365. What's good, family? How you feeling? Boxing matchups with D-Free. What's good, my bro? How you feeling, D-Free? What's good with it? Pac-Man, tell you what's going on, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up as always, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling today? Man, you know, anytime we get a message from literally, man, and I mean this unbiasedly as I possibly can say it, man. Anytime you get a message from literally, what I look at is the heartbeat of the heavyweight division. It's always refreshing. It's always something good to hear. You know what I mean? Him, for one, Wilder, you know, his words mean something. And any opportunity we got to hear from him and definitely see him in the ring, I'm always on board with it, right? And we've been hearing about this Andy Ruiz fight for quite some time. And you know, I'm ready to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see it. I think Wilder ready to get back in the ring again. I'm just going off of what's out there, right? I don't have no confirmed dates or no wild news or nothing like that. You know, I don't even do that over here. But I do love to have a good conversation centered around a good fight. And, you know, despite what I think about the outcome, I still think it's a good fight. It'll be entertaining for us fans, right? You get what I'm saying? Anytime you get to see Wilder in the ring, for me, it's a treat. Like win, lose, or draw, it's a treat for me because, you know, since Mike Tyson bringing me into boxing, that's been my second best favorite heavyweight outside of Mike Tyson. So in this era, for me, hands down, my favorite heavyweight to watch is Deontay Wilder, and it's not even close. And again, you know, a lot of people are hung up on what it is that he do or don't do in the ring. And for me, it's deeper than that. Like it's the energy, it's the attitudes, the confidence, it's the dedication, man. It's the focus, man. I mean, it's the willingness to always challenge yourself. And I said this before, man. We complain a lot about you know the fighters that we have in boxing or the lack thereof in the heavyweight division, but you know when you get a fighter like this, I just think you gotta appreciate him. And I said this all the time. He ain't gotta be your favorite fighter, and you ain't gotta love everything he do. But you got to appreciate the mentality, the work ethic, the drive, the willingness to want to be great, not ducking no smoke, taking on the toughest challenges. I mean, that's what a real heavyweight champion is. So with or without the belt, he going to always be a heavyweight champion to me. BVO Boxing, what's good, fam? How you feeling? I don't think he struggled so much with Jason Quigley. I don't think he struggled so much. I just think he just got to put it together, bro. We're going to get to all this. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to cook today, man, for a while. So, yeah, I mean, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as Andy Ruiz probably been running his mouth for a while. He ain't really calling nothing out because, you know, this fight could be made. You get what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. If you had to ask yourself a question, what reason would you think this fight ain't been made yet? You would think it's on Wilder or Ruiz. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I appreciate the dude in the sport, man. Yeah, you always keep it, man. So what is looking like? Tay looking like this dude. They waiting. Is the champ waiting on Andy Ruiz? Do you think he had to turn the chain life for him being knocked out? Not 3 times, twice, man. Not 3 times, twice, man. Damn, you said 3 times? Man, he ain't get knocked out 3 times. What 3 times you seen Wilder get knocked out? I don't remember 3 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? For bro. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, shit, he only got 2 losses. Judah Ben, my bro, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Teach, what's good with it? Teach. D-Man, my Brody, what's good with it? Promotion, politics. Yeah, but I'll just say this. I'll say this, man. Salute to my guy. Always. He literally, Tay Jones is the fax machine, y'all, to me. When it comes to Wilder, period. Any news, but definitely with Wilder, like this is the guy with the most accurate information, in my opinion, and that's just what it is, man. So I appreciate you always with the accurate information. And I get you say politics and all that, right? But look, ain't Andy Ruiz the same dude that said he wanted $20 million to fight Tyson Fury? That's pricing yourself out. You know what I mean? Now, Andy Ruiz did have, I don't know if y'all caught it. I don't have an audio clip of it, but I did read, you know, with an interview that he did where he said he claims he's coming for Wilder. They're negotiating. This is what Andy Ruiz claimed. So he said, we're coming. We're just negotiating. This is what he said. You know they're going when he fight, but I'll say this: seen Fury knock out twice. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, man? Talk to him, man. You know. Okay. Andy, dad is in the way. Cool. Respect, man. Respect to the bro, Tay Jones. And again, I hope they find a way to work this out and give us this fight. Because again, man, it's I just want to see the guy back in the ring. Andy Ruiz is an exciting guy to watch, right? He's pretty entertaining, right? You know what I'm saying? I just think it'll be a good fight. And it's one I definitely want to see. And, you know, Andy, man, the boxing writers disrespected Andy, man. They said Andy out here, you know, they called him a short, stubby, fat heavyweight. And those exact words, a short, stubby, fat heavyweight. That's what they called him, bro. My worldwide KO Fury twice because of ref. In the long count. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's not even nothing we making up. That is a fact. We seen them fights, bro. We seen what happened. We synced it. We was there. We synced it. We synced it, man. Jose Diaz, what's good, family? Salute to you, bro. Miami said it's 100 over 100. Woo. He has that contract for 2 weeks now. Okay, so basically he's just sitting on his hands a little bit, or like you said, maybe his pops is in the way. Maybe trying to demand money that he probably never made in his life, possibly. You get what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, I'm always salute the boxing MMA 365. Pardon me if I missed you, Brody. Andy ain't that too fat now. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Man, Andy on a mean diet, ain't he? Andy ass is on a mean diet, y'all. He's on a mean diet. He's on a mean diet. I tell you what, man. They can, man, talk about slim down, talk about being slim. Man, this is Slim Reaper right here of boxing. This, I know they call KD that, but he really the Slim Reaper of boxing, and he could put you out. So it's more fitting for him because he get busy in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you get to hear from Champ, it's always a good thing, man. Like I said, man, I don't fanboy for nobody. I just call it how I see it. I rock with this dude for a number of different reasons. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, you got to respect the mentality that he displayed inside and outside the ring. And in terms of outside the ring, the man is never in trouble. It's more so you only really see Wilder when he got something going on or a fight. Other than that, that man minding his business, living his life. I just don't understand how you can't appreciate what you're getting. But again, I get it. Some people just gonna learn they're gonna have to appreciate this dude when he ain't in the sport no more. It's gonna be one of them situations. A lot of people that hate is they gonna appreciate the dude when he ain't here no more. When you realize just how exciting he was. And I'm being very honest when I say this. When the dude is not fighting, you right or wrong, you got people completely crapping on the heavyweight division, saying it ain't nothing. I'm telling you, it ain't exciting. It ain't this. It ain't that. I'm telling you, when he fights, it's an event. It's a spectacle. Andrew Gray, what's good with it, family? New Fat Boy Fitness. Salute, fam. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. And he's going to get lit up. Wilder has that equalizer fight over. I'm telling you. Finish the tattoo and the crack of his ass. Right. Like, what he bogus as hell? I'm not betting on no man that's like people tatting their asses. Canelo ass slapping him, and he ain't even dead now. He's slapping ass. They tripping. They be getting a contract translated to Espanol. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And they don't even get it. That's going to go way over their heads, Judah. That's going to go way over their heads, bro. He stand for more than boxing, yo. He could not be broken with a loss, even if they cheated him. Still, this man still remains slim, in shape. He look like he in the best shape of his life. Look like he could punch through anybody right now. You get what I'm saying? Bill Stein was good with it. The current PBC stars are all in their twilight zone of their careers. I don't look at it like that. I think PBC is doing great. I think their stars are doing great. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to come with some wins. That's going to come with some losses. But I think overall, look at the overall picture. and what the PBC is providing. They providing us with a lot of great fights, a lot of great entertainment, and they continuing to put on, you know, meaningful cards, meaningful fights. And they very much doing their part to keep boxing alive right now, in my opinion. So, you know what I mean? Everybody got to get older, right? But they still got some of the best absolute talent that we got in the sport, that the sport absolutely has to offer. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Wilder had a slick technical boxing skills with that power. It'd be cheating it'd be the most fair cheating you ever seen in your life. You know what I mean? Do an argument with himself. Do I sign it? Do I not? He gonna be arguing with the big version of himself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he slimmed down. Just hate, yeah, they hate because they ain't got nothing else better to do. But over here, we gonna always, not only do we give everybody just due, we definitely gonna get the real ones of the sport that just do, the ones that represent the sport in the right way, never duck, never dodge, never ran away from no smoke, none of that. That has to count, and still only got 2 losses, and we ain't even got to get into all that. He's just a different dude, man. You can't name 2 heavyweights like him. You can't name another one like him. You can't name me 2 Wilders in this sport right now. And I think that says something. I mean, Joshua Franco, yes, man. Hope he you know, wish him well in retirement. 10K was good with it, Joshua Franco, man. He put on, he had a hell of a fight. He lost a competitive fight, you know what I mean? He wasted sauce on that joint. It'll be missed when he's gone. Facts, Boxing MMA, they'll appreciate that man more when he ain't there. 817, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, my bro? They going, those 2 losses, he got cheated. And we already know how them 2 losses got up there. You get what I'm saying? But I love the after the losses Wilder. You get what I'm saying? The guy that still, despite the losses, he still can't be broken. And that's something that they never gonna understand. You get what I'm saying? You had an Anthony Joshua pretty much questioning. Like, I think I said this to y'all before, questioning where Wilder get his confidence from. And I told y'all before, in my humble, honest opinion, because I don't know, I never had a conversation with him. But I would like to think that his confidence comes from the work that he knows he put in. He's self-driven, and he believes in himself, and it's deeper than a win or a loss inside that square circle. This is what I try to tell y'all. Wilder doesn't sit around and wait for people. It's like Clarissa Shields in a way. They don't sit around and wait for y'all to tell them how great they are. They're going to tell you how great they are. Then they're going to show you whether or not you can appreciate said greatness once they display it. That's on you. That's your problem. But they damn for sure gonna get in that ring and show you what greatness look like. I don't give a damn what you say. You get what I'm saying? You getting outboxed several rounds in a row and then turn somebody lights out with 1 punch to change everything and end the fight. You telling me that's not great? I don't give a damn what you say. You get what I'm saying? Confidence that can't be broken. Like, is this a different dude, man? Different dude. And like you said, you damn near got to kill this dude to beat him or cheat him, or you can cheat him and win. You can cheat him and win, but I ain't going to even get into it. Know what I mean? Of his personality, and I think this is one of the more welcoming fighters that we got in the sport. I think if you're criticized, and again, like you said, Sleeper, I think people be stuck on when he said he wanted to catch a body and stuff like that. Outside of that, and that's even grasping at straws. But outside of that, the dude is a class act, and I'm just gonna give him his. I just don't know what people missing or what they not seeing. Maybe they can't get past the windmill Wilder statement or stuff like that. Maybe they can't get past the fact that despite how they try to strip him down and tell you what he is not, he continues to show you what he is. And some people just gonna continue to hate, bro. They're gonna continue to hate. He booted when he came through. So just, you know, I'm telling you, I see what his knockouts too. I see what I think Deontay Wilder. Oh, he still won. That's what I'm saying. Shade Girl 85, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Grease with Fire, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? David Scott, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Oh, wow, he's such an amazing family, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You got to think this dude started off doing this stuff for his family. One of the more selfless guys in the sport, man. I'm telling you, got a simple class act, easy to root for. Undercard boxing, what's good with it, my bro? David Scott, salute. Thrill Hill, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Like, I'm bothered and wealthy. When you're comfortable, wealthy black man wants to beat your ass, it'll make you rethink life decisions, right? And the thing is, it's like, damn, this dude done had all these title defenses, held this title for this long. Damn, he still want to beat my ass? Yes. Damn, he done made all this money, man. He don't even need to be fighting no more. He still want to beat my ass? Yes. Yes. Andy Ruiz. Yes. As a matter of fact, let me play this video while I got it up here. So I'm bothered by any. I know it, yo. I know it. And I'm telling you, I said this before. It's a couple people in boxing. And you look in that dictionary by the word unbothered, it's a couple people that their faces will show up in the dictionary by unbothered. Wilder is one of them, yo. And that's not me talk. That's just me from my observation. That dude don't look like he care about none of that background noise. None of it. None of it. And again, the fact that dudes can't find out what motivates him and where he get his confidence from, you will never be able to figure him out. That's what just makes him special. He one of one. Told you it's deeper than the winner or loss. I'm gonna keep saying it. He gonna always get his when I'm up at bat. I'm sorry, man. I unapologetically I root for this dude inside and outside the ring. It's just what it is, bro. Call him Eurostep Wilder. You get what I'm saying? I mean, people Eurostep knocking people out. In a sport where you've seen countless knockouts, his knockouts still go viral, man. It's different, bro. It's different. Helenius had an out-of-body experience, bro. Oh my God, man. I'm telling you, he one of one, bro. Man, it was 817 the fool. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good, my bro? How you feeling? Let's play this video.
Yo, Andy. Hey, it's time out for the games now, buddy. Let's get this fight on, man. Hey, we offer you a hell of a lot of money.
They copyright our
now, one thing I don't want you to allow others to dictate your career at this moment in time. It's only a short period of time that you have.
Talk to him.
You got to man up to responsibility, because if you allow others to dictate your life at this point in time, you're going to end up with nothing. Zero. Broke, my man. Okay? So make wise decisions. I don't have no more time to wait on you about this situation. And we offer you a lot of money, and I think you should take it. And one thing I don't want you to do, though,
bro, what's good
is allow others to dictate your career at this moment in time, bro. You only have a limited time left to make as much money as you possibly can. And don't allow others to interfere with this. You make a decision. It wouldn't be fair to you nor your kids that you miss out on zero because you allow others to interfere with your career at this moment in time.
Talk to him, Tay.
Think about it, bro. Hey, let's get this thing done, man. Let's get it signed, sealed, and delivered. As I said once again, I'm sick and tired of sitting around, man. Let's get the people what they asking for, what they want. Enough is enough. The ball is in your court now, baby. Let's get it. I'll see you soon, man. Hey, let's toast it up.
A straight class act, man. At the end of the day, man, I don't see how you can't root for that kind of energy. He ain't get up there and try to diss the man, belittle him, slight him, talk a whole bunch of unnecessariness. He just is straight to the point, kept it a buck with him. Don't let people dictate your career, man. Basically telling them to strike while they're iron hot, man. Don't talk yourself out of a position to make money, acting like you in need of money. You get what I'm saying? Let's make it happen for the people. Again, man, this is straight to the point, man. This what type of fighter we getting, man. This what type of fighter you got. When a guy ain't, and it's deeper than money. It's deeper than money, bro. He already fulfilled his promise to his baby girl 10 times over, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than that, man. He fight a people's champion in every sense of the word, bro. I'm telling you, just gonna keep putting on. People can keep hating. They can keep being mad. He's just gonna keep being special, man. And the right one's gonna always appreciate him, man. Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland, that super chat. Always holding your boy down, for always giving Wilder's Just Do facts, man. I'm glad you've been around and see that I've always done it, and I'm just gonna keep it that way.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
It could be mad, man. Wilder just that guy, man. Just watching Wilder KO Street video the other day. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, crazy. Had dude punch. I know you probably caught the one. We had dude still punching and stuff after he stretched him, knocked dude out, and had him still punching. And I was like, man, yo. I'm telling you, Ruiz. So yeah, y'all. So Ruiz claims. This is what he claimed. He said, we're just negotiating. He said we're coming. So he claims he's coming for Wilder. So we gonna see. We gonna see. He talking a good one, but we gonna see. Zoom, what's good with it, my bro Zoom, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland, man. Like tacos and tequila too. And he used to tell his pops not to ruin his opportunity for his son overpricing himself. Facts. Get out of the way. and let that man get the best nap of his life, man. He'd probably be revitalized, rejuvenated, everything after this good old nap, because it's inevitable. And I'm not just saying this as a fan. I truly believe. I get it. Ruiz being tough. He got the fast hands. I get all of that, right? Deceptive fast hands for a big guy, but he's not very mobile. He don't move well. And Wilder at the weight that we just seen him in this video, moving around like that, the slender Wilder, man, he gonna have to use them fast hands. He gonna have to get in. And to get in, he gonna be met with plenty of resistance, long, hard, stiff jabs. You get what I'm saying? And that right hand will find it home. And I think when he hurt him, it will be the beginning of the end, straight like that. William Old School, salute to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Don't work too hard over there, man. Appreciate you stopping through while you're at work. In September and Joshua in December. I'm telling you, man, something got to give, man, because we want to see these fights, man. We want to see these fights, bro. I'm telling you, facts, Shade Girl, facts. Facts, I'm telling you. And he's deadly at that weight. Deadly. And he destroying shit. I'm just telling you. He comfortable. He like I said, he look unbothered. And just like Tay said, man, he ain't worried about nothing. This guy ain't got a worry in the world. Only thing he worried about is you signing the contract so he can give us another great fight. That's all he worried about, Andy. So again, I'm gonna just say it again. Yeah, he's unbothered, Andy. Yeah, he made tons of money. He ain't sweating money. It ain't just for money. Yeah, he's held the title and defended it several times over. Yeah, he's been at the top of the mountain and all of that. And he still want to beat your ass. Yes. Yes, he do. Even after making all that money, he still want to fight me? Yes. Yes. Even after being at the top of the mountain, you know what I mean? He still want to fight? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Andy Ruiz, man. That man sent you a direct message, and I don't give a damn what you talking about. You need to find a way to get that pen and put that ink to paper, bro, and give us a good fight. Straight like that. Just give us a good fight. Incredible, increasing intelligence. Salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. You say who has a oh man, you a fool, man. Salute to New Orleans, man. Salute to New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans, man. To Taco Tuesdays, better ask computer sauce for computer all sauce. Man, he better get to it, man. Again. The champ has spoken, man. The champ has spoken, and I hope this result into Andy putting some pen to paper, man, and getting this fight, giving the fans what they want to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Give the people what they want to see. I feel like it'll be highly entertaining, like I said, man, and I feel like I kind of see how it could play out. But it's only one way to find out, and that's them getting in the actual ring. And we all know that Wilder's ready to go. So, like I said, man, hopefully we get this fight, y'all. Hopefully we get this fight. Max says, somebody said tacos. What are the possible places for the fight? That's a good question. That's a good question. But I tell you, wherever it's at, is people gonna show up for him, man. Anything what Greece will do. Y'all some fools, yo. Y'all some fools. That's a good question, though. Put it at the Barclays. You know what I mean? Put it at the Barclays. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Put it at the Barclays Center. Let him go over there and stretch Andy at the Barclays, man. Got that tattoo. Yo, I'm telling you, that tattoo is terrible. ATL, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That's cool too. Put it somewhere where the people gonna get to him and show up and show out, man. But either way, like I said, man, I truly hope this is a fight that we do get. Get what I'm saying? Like Tay Jones said, bro had that contract for a couple weeks, so I think it's time for him to go ahead and figure out if he gonna sign and stop sending subliminals or weak ass messages talking about you coming. You just negotiate. You want to fight or not, bro? Because the people want to know. Slim Ruiz, do you want to fight? You know what I'm saying? Because Slim Wilder ready, bro. That's all I know. Technically, WC rank fight could take the computer all out. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. That Benbuterol, man, ain't no joke. But that'd be fun in ATL, Shade Girl. It definitely would. Tattoo worked in that. You a fool. Yeah, I don't know why he decided that tattoo. He a wild boy for that. A wild boy. He changed his email address. Yeah, fools. So y'all stupid, man. So, man, again, man, the champ spoke. Like I said, man, the ball seemed like it's in Ruiz's court. And again, hopefully we get this fight, y'all. Hopefully we get this fight, because I would love to see Wilder stretch him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think he'll punch him out. I ain't gonna hold you. I think he punches Ruiz ass out. I mean, Ashley's corner. What's good, Cuzzo? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Big Dog Willie in the super chat, always showing love. Khan KO himself because he was tired. Pure.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Big Dog Willie. Fat ass Ruiz was better. Right, they're right. His punch resistance might be compromised now. He done shaved off all them pounds. And maybe that's what got him hesitant. Man, I just lost all this weight, man. Damn. He just cleaning his blood. Like his ex-wife said, oh, man, get him. She did say it. She did say it. You ain't say it. She did. She said it. She said it. Right. You know what I'm saying? She did say that, Tay. I do remember she said that. You know what I mean? She did expose him. Like I said, he Hall Fountain and shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, that joint look nice, don't it? That joint look like some paradise out there, don't it? Yeah. To add to the list, Andy Ruiz. Yeah, he do got a nice ass house, and that pool dope as hell. He look like he don't want for nothing. And yes, he still want to beat your ass. Yes, he still want to beat your ass after all the success he's had, all the money he's made. Yes, he still wants to put fisticuffs on you, Andy Ruiz. I just want to let you know. Yeah, she did. Tay, salute to Tay. Appreciate you pulling up. Then your message now. Oh, shit, man. And it doesn't start until he signs right. They need to fix that. I'm telling you. For real, man. Every reason to chill. He trying to beat your ass anyways. Right. That's what I'm saying. 817. That's where the confusion coming in at for Andy. Andy seen this clip of Wilder talking to him like this. He said, man, damn, man, this fool got the nice pool in the back and he still want to fight, eh? Yeah, say he still want to fight, bro. He ain't got no reason. You know what I mean, too, but other than the fact that he want to, and that's dangerous enough. The fact that Wilder want to put fisticuffs on you is more than enough, bro. Said 3 rounds and let him shoot for the first one. It could be one of them. Stavern. That's the fight I really want to see. They did speak about that too on the back end too, with Wilder fighting Joshua. That's a fight we definitely always wanted to see. I mean, yeah. I think, that's true. That's true. But I think we seen that 30 seconds for a reason. You get what I'm saying? I think he's just special in that way. You know what I mean? Son of God, what's good with my bro? How you feeling? 5-star boxing talk. You know it. We on the job, man. I think he stretched Ruiz. That's just me, y'all. I think he'll stretch him. And I love to see him stretch Joshua too, because I think he gets knocked out too. I'm not playing. These dudes is meat. They food, literally, bro. Your facts, yo. I'm rich as fuck. I still want to break your face. Right. All types of success, hell, belts, everything. You know what I mean? I still want to beat your ass. James, salute. Appreciate you pulling up, man. How you feeling? So again, Wilder is literally the heartbeat of the heavyweight division. So when he speak, you got people still making up fake stories about this dude. So if he ain't matter, I doubt people will still be running whole fake stories on their platform talking about how this dude got knocked out, and in fact he didn't. So I think he do matter. I think he's the heartbeat of the heavyweight division. Like I said, when he's absent, you can tell, and the heavyweight division lacks in a big way. I don't give a damn. Nobody said when he show up, it's a spectacle, man, and he coming to hurt something. I'm not sure, but definitely, man. Free Tank. You already know it. AJ dropped Ruiz in the first Wilder. Yeah, in the first one, Wilder gonna tear him up. Oh, you see how hesitant he was against what was his name? King Kong Ortiz. You know what I mean? He escaped by. He escaped by the skin of his teeth with that win. That's what's gonna hurt him, 817. That's what's gonna hurt him, bro. In my opinion, that's what's gonna hurt him. The slow feet. And again, and the fast hands is only cool when you in range. And I think for you to get in range, you're gonna be met with a long ass jab, like I said, and that right hand will find a home. And he ain't the most nimble guy on his feet, so. So I see him, the Web School fighter will be a massive win for Deontay and one of, if not his best. Hey, man, whatever, take it how you can get it, man. It'd be a good win for him for sure, but I see him beating him up. David, they still talking about that man legs and don't know that obviously it ain't stopped him from knocking nobody out yet, and it won't. You get what I'm saying? He's just a rare breed, bro. Just goes to show you don't got no tree trunk legs that generate power. You can't tell me two people that got that type of power, man. You just can't tell me. You can't tell me two people that's punching like that. Wilder goes, the heavyweight division goes too. Yeah, Big Baby has respectable power, but still unproven. Right, that's a good point. That's a good point. I can't wait to see him get up in there with Charles Martin next. I'm gonna have my eyes on that matchup for sure, man. I think Big Baby gonna shine though for sure. 7-8 rounds if it gets made. Yeah, I feel you, Bill Steen. I could see it. I can see it going some rounds too. You know what I'm saying? I can see it going some rounds, but I tell you what, once that right hand get to landing, man, he could cancel Christmas. Legs, if anything, I bet every fight wants those type of legs. You get what I'm saying, bro? You get what I'm saying? He just is just a rare specimen, man. It's a rare specimen, bro. As I say, man, yeah, give me them legs any day, bro. That's how you know what I'm saying? Putting people out like that, bro. Having dudes punching and kicking, punching still after they knocked out flat on their back. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Big Baby is a breath of fresh air, I think, in my opinion, for the heavyweight division. In terms of in the ring, like, you know, I like what I see from Big Baby. I think he can be around for as long as he want to, but, you know, Big Baby said he out of here 26, 27. He said he gone. About the right hand, it's a gift from God. I'm telling you, that's God-given power. It's God-given power. It's different. That's different. That is different. He said, this big poppy older brother. So, man, and some other news, man, if you even want to call it news, I see Dillian White came out and spoke about, you know, this potential rematch with Anthony Joshua, and he said something about not wanting a rematch clause in there to face Anthony Joshua, and I think that make a lot of sense. Ain't no belts on the line. They already fought before. I don't see what the reason for them having a rematch clause in there would be for. And again, Joshua got to get it together, man. He got to make up his mind because he got a real trainer in Derek James, man. But he got to put his foot on the gas, man, and show what he made of. I don't understand all this back and forth talk about rematch clauses and stuff like that when he need to be just making a fight and getting back in the ring, because I don't know, man. If he just goes straight, if this Wilder fight actually happens with Anthony Joshua and he don't have a fight in between, I don't see how that could benefit him. I really don't. But at the same time, I don't think a Dillian White prepares him for Deontay Wilder the same way Andy Ruiz don't prepare Wilder for Joshua. But I don't think he needs Andy Ruiz to prepare him for Anthony Joshua. I really don't. Man's over here disrespect Wilder about his skinny legs, but forget to mention it shows are the size of bowling balls. The power is insane. Right, man. Single-handedly just one of the hardest punches we have in the sport, man. Simply put, if not the hard, I think the hardest punch we have in the sport. Raw power. Big Baby doesn't have a passion for the sport. That's wearing some hard. Just stay big on him. Yeah, drive is important. And you know what though? I don't think he lacks the drive, right? and this is me just trying to understand it, right? I think it's him feeling like he understands what he wants out of this sport. And I think he just feels like he don't want to be around for a long time. And it's like it's surprising, it's a little ear catching when you hear it, but at the same time, I think it's just him understanding himself as a fighter. I think he just knows he want to get in and get out. You get what I'm saying? I think he think about life after boxing. Not saying no so much he just considering that every single fight, but you get what I'm saying? I think he want to prepare himself for life after boxing. And I don't think he want to stick around too damn long to do it. I mean, but it might be Eddie with the rematch BS. It could be, definitely could be. It could be, but that's what I read, man. So, that's another fight that just need to go ahead, either get made or move on and go in another direction, because all the senseless back and forth is unnecessary. 1 minute you heard that it was off the table, then today you hear DILLIAN WHYTE talking about a rematch clause situation, and before that they was trying to say he priced himself out, but he said he never spoke to them about no money or none of that. So I don't know. It's just I hate back and forth news like that you can't really stand on. You can't deliver and say, yo, this fight is coming up next. But that's just boxing for you, man. Using it for free promotion. I say Wilder catch Ruiz with a left hook, straight right combo. He's not getting up, Jim. If that right lands straight down the pipe, I don't think he's getting up, Jim. And if he do, he ain't making it out the fight, Jim. He ain't. He said Junior's the worst for it over here. Yeah, man. Watch AJ and Usyk last night again. I'm sorry, but I just think those performances get him slept in the Deontay Wilder fight. Respectfully, every performance that we've seen since him getting stopped, he will get stopped. In my opinion, I think none of those performances beat Deontay Wilder, and that's just me. You know what I mean? None of them. He's playing boxing. I know he takes it serious, but it seems like I get what you're saying. I just think Tay D, he just kind of got a firm grip on what he want and some expectations, and he might have to stick around a little longer than he initially said in that interview if he want to touch the money that he's looking to touch, unless he's expecting it, within the next handful of fights or so. And I don't know. I just don't know. He said Eddie Hearn stressed his out, wasted time. It would be if he retired so damn early, man. He had him and just lost his confidence. Along with that gas tank, 817, I think that gas tank came back to bite him when he emptied that load. Man, I'm telling you, quote, I don't think he's getting up, Jim. I'm telling you, that's one for the ages, bro. But yeah, man, so that's another fight, y'all, in my opinion, that I think need to take place. AJ and DILLIAN WHYTE. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting to see the second time around. And I'm going to be honest with you right off the bat. I think it'll play out considerably different than the first fight. Normally, like, you wouldn't want to see a rematch after this long, right? But given that the losses that both of these dudes have taken, it might not be the worst thing in the world. And it'd probably be highly entertaining for a number of different reasons. One, they've seen each other before, they know each other a bit, right? So it ain't the first time they've been in there with each other. So, and they definitely don't want to lose. It's like they already had a rivalry going on since the amateur days. So it would be interesting to see. Not Jimmy was not Yemi. It was good with it, fam. He said, "Who you got and what fight? And what fight? And what fight?" Deontay, all boxing talk. What's good, family? How you feeling? Joshua, not sure he can be right. He need to just retire. Yeah, if it's any hesitation on their behalf, like just saying hypothetically, like if that rematch clause stuff is on the side of Joshua or Team Eddie Hearn pulling them strings or whatever the case may be, it would seem like that would be some question there, because I don't see why you would want a rematch clause. I don't know. Maybe it's just in case type of deal. I don't know, but I just think that's a fight he shouldn't need one with. That's just my opinion, but I mean, what do I know? Teal's compact and powerful, quick, and has pretty good feet. His aim is success and lack of awareness himself. Right? Like again, like in that video I made earlier, speaking of awareness of himself, when Spence pretty much, he agreed or admitted, I said he admitted to, Terence Crawford being the favorite. I feel like that's just him being aware of the situation and being in touch with reality, in tune with reality, and just understanding that, the things he's been through would naturally just put him as an underdog, just naturally. So he understands that. But he also said how he always beat the odds and defy the odds. And I think that's something that we got to pay attention to going into that fight. It seemed like he could take D, seemed like it with the way it's going, but let's think his young mind just was getting in the way right now. His young mind. Wow, Wilder Ruiz. I think Wilder stretches Ruiz, Yemi. I think Wilder stretches him, bro. To be quite honest with you, I think the fight could be entertaining for sure. You get what I'm saying? I understand Andy Ruiz with the fast hands and things like that, having a combination punching, and I could see the fight being entertaining. But I feel like ultimately Andy Ruiz just doesn't move and or get his head off the line enough or well enough to evade a Wilder right hand over a 12-round duration. I just don't see it. And maybe I can be wrong, but I doubt it. I mean, I've seen him get his chin checked. And more recently, his more recent fights, even the ones that he's won them, but he's looked shaky and got buzzed up. And I just think those guys can hurt him. I know Wilder slim, athletic, agile. He can move. I think he'll sleep him. You know what I'm saying? I really do. We got to join Big Mac. Ruiz better not. Ortiz, yeah, right. And I think he struggled. He struggled in that fight against King Kong, but he just had enough and pulled it off. And I think, King Kong truly, I think his age was just the only thing that's truly catching up to him. BENAVIDEZ and Morrell reportedly agreed to fight. Both parties agreed was being reported. Did they? Because I got them up here too. I got them up here as well, man. I got them up here as well in the thumbnail. You dig me? I got them up here. Because we gonna talk about that as well. That super middleweight division, man. Super middleweight division. 68 need to figure it out. And the facts thrilled her, and the fact he just continued to defy the odds. So it's something that he also said, and I think that's true. That's a fact. You get what I'm saying? He constantly defy odds. So we're gonna see. Nah, did you catch what I catch? What you seen? What's that? Yeah, that's the report. David Morrell and BENAVIDEZ report agreed. I hope so. Because I want to see it. Eddie and Oscar make Berlanga versus Jaime. Yeah, and again, man, so look. Salute to Wilder for putting the pressure on Ruiz. Hopefully we get that fight, like I said, right? AJ and DILLIAN White seem like they got a little little roadblock to work out before they fight each other, rematch each other, if that's the route they're going to go. Hopefully that fight gets made. You get what I'm saying? I think it'd be entertaining to see them mix it up again. But in other news, you know what I'm saying, this other division that's heated up, that I think a lot of us got it's some fights in this division 68 that need to happen straight up. So again, we're gonna get to it, man. What's crazy about 68 now, my bro just came through and said they reporting that Morrell and BENAVIDEZ agreed, right? But see, we seen BENAVIDEZ, lobbying for him wanting to fight MUNGUIA. But you've also heard Edgar Berlanga after his fight say he want to fight MUNGUIA. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see how both guys gonna fight him, and I just don't know who's gonna get to him first. But I tell you what, I would much rather see David BENAVIDEZ and a David Morrell over any of these fights. 68 would be similar to Yard versus Better Be. Munguia versus Berlanga would be a hot trash. Skills, Errol has no chance. Chop, what's good with it, Chop? How you feeling, bro? I don't know if that's what dude wants, but I'm not mad at it. Yeah. I mean, I played the message that he released earlier, you know what I'm saying, the other day or whatever it was. You know, basically letting Ruiz know, look, man, let's make this fight happen. Let's get this fight happening, and don't let nobody get in the way and mess your career up, pretty much. So that's a direct message to Andy, and I hope he respond to it the right way, and I hope he respond by making the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? I hope he respond by making the fight happen. We gonna see. We shall see, man. Sure, from maybe. True, that's not the time to ask, but have big fights at 140 top right now. You press Bob. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, man. So Berlanga, look, man, I seen what he can do. I seen what he did against Jason Quigley. And I think him and Munguia would be an exciting fight to watch. I think the fact that he's very hittable, I think he gets tired down the stretch of fights. I think Munguia is very hittable. I think that'll be a fight where that fight might not go the distance. You get what I'm saying? Because I think Edgar Berlanga would truly have to bank on his power in the fight with Jaime Munguia if that fight was to happen. I think Jaime Munguia might be able to overwhelm him with that activity, man. And I think he might be able to hurt Edgar down the stretch, man. I think he might be. Everybody in the chat looking. Y'all crazy. Oh man. But in the other news, another thing, Jaime Munguia, like I said, man, Jaime Munguia name is coming up quite a bit. And I'm starting to think people look at him as either food or easy win or both. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got BENAVIDEZ that was saying they was negotiating with Jaime Munguia. You got Edgar Berlanga saying he want Jaime Munguia, he want to fight him. And you had Carlos Adames mentioning Jaime Munguia as well, saying he thinks Jaime is afraid to mention his name. So Jaime's name is coming up quite a bit, and I don't think for the right reasons. I think they think bro ain't like that. And it will be interesting to see which one of these fights going to get made first. Like I said, y'all know I'm all about the conversation. When the news break, or if I get it beforehand, then I'll talk about it. But this is what the 168 landscape is looking like, man. And Jaime Munguia name keep coming up. Like I said, Edgar Berlanga, at least he's shooting for him. I think anything higher than a Jaime Munguia, I think he in deep trouble. I really do. I think he's far too limited right now at this stage to compete at the elite level. That's just my level. That's my opinion. Carlos Adames, although we seen a pretty good showing this past weekend with Jaime Munguia. I mean with Carlos Adames, I still don't think he's this boogeyman that they're painting him out to be. And it's still some matches out there that I definitely want to see him in. Let's see how he'll look. You know what I'm saying? I think although he stopped J-Rock, I'm not even gonna get into I don't really care about the stoppage. I just don't. I see a guy in Carlos Adames that was very hittable Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get hit. Berta Whitaker was good with it and land before he caused that kind of damage. My channel was good with it, fam. How you been, bro? Long time, yes sir, man. How you been, bro? Edgar Berlanga overrated. Yeah, man. To say Bud, if Bud has no chance. I mean, you say Spence has no chance against Bud. I don't even think the fight would be what it was if that was the case. If Spence didn't have a chance against Bud, I don't think he even have 3 belts. You get what I'm saying? I think maybe Bud probably would have been undisputed a long time ago if that was the case. Or possibly. But Yeah, man, that's different. That's it. Chop was good with it, man. I'm really on that EJ fan, but you know it's Joe when they started. Let's be real. And again, man, people really be passing their opinions off as facts. You can't do that. You can state your opinion, but you can't make it the law. Just because you say let's be real or facts don't make it one, and it don't mean you being real. So salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button for you, bro. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Share it live if you can. We gonna keep rocking, man. Like I said, if you think Vegas got him as what, a slight favorite, not like no, this ain't, and Vegas got it wrong plenty of times, bro. Vegas could have y'all all fooled. You get what I'm saying? And man, since while we on it, man, while we on EJ, man, because we gonna switch gears for a second. Hold on, man. While we on EJ, do I got it in here? Hold on. I think I need to put it in here. Give me a second. EJ is on his game, man. Don't ever forget it. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me pull this picture out here. Yeah. Don't ever forget it. There you go. EJ said he's smoking on that bud. You dig? And I feel him. You know what I'm saying? I feel him. That's the latest. Somebody had sent this to me, man. Man, somebody sent this to me. Man, EJ is cold, man. He is cold, man. So I'm gonna get paid correctly. It's the way he went about handling it. What y'all do? Y'all block somebody? What y'all do, man? Y'all hit somebody? What happened? Vegas had Lomachenko by landslide versus Devin. I know what they were watching. Facts, you get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? True indeed, bro. So, again, man, Vegas don't always get it right. They never will. I mean, that could be them getting y'all for y'all money, making y'all think they think that way, you know? But we gonna see, man. I tell you what, though. I tell you what, I'm gonna be very real when it comes to this fight. Errol should make a chain right. Anthony was good with it, fam. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, this one right here is one for the books. I would love to get this one right here. This is great artwork. This is class. This is class A. You know what I mean? A+ artwork right here. Shout out to Stop the Champion who never been stopped before after a long layoff. That was disrespectful. Sorry, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Thoughts on last week Berlanga'S fight. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. We gonna cook for a while. I just want to leave this picture up for a second because this is funny. I like it, and it's a damn good one. But Berlanga, look, man, he's trying, bro. He's trying. You know what I mean? I'm not a guy that's gonna go like kill him for his performance. He won. He got credit for 4 knockdowns. His biggest issue is just putting it all together on the night, right? He leave a lot to be desired, and I think when he don't get a knockout, his fights tend to lack. You know what I mean? They're missing something, and I think it's just, you know, like he just need to go back to the basics, simplify, not make boxing harder than it already is. Like the dude walk in with his hands down, and you get what I'm saying, and you know, head hunting and not cutting the ring off correctly or enough, and you know, following this dude around the ring. And then when he did cut the ring, when he do get in front of him, he wasn't going to this dude's body the way I felt like he could have to slow him down a bit more. And I think it's some different things he could have did, some different tactics he could have employed it and got him a stoppage. But I just don't see the right improvement from Berlanga that I feel like he should be showing at this point. And I ain't saying he's terrible, but you know, he's not ready for no elite level talent, that's for sure. And I think a Jaime Munguia fight would be very dangerous for him. Very dangerous for him. You know what I'm saying? Never been to Vegas. Can you bet on the actual fight outcome, like betting on the UD or a split decision? I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Definitely believe so. What's this? My bad. He said he has no killer instinct. He's not missing killer instinct. His problem is he just don't I just think the way he go about the business with the head hunting and trying to throw everything hard and not really understanding to change the speed up on punches, and he don't mix his punches up well enough for me. You get what I'm saying? To me, he don't execute the game plan well enough either, because if you see the way his corner was getting on his ass, you could tell he wasn't doing the things he was supposed to be doing. So again, he does do some of those things correct, but he just don't do them with the consistency that you would like to see it. You get what I'm saying? If he was able to have a more consistent offense instead of a spotty offense, like you land big shots here or there, you know, throughout the fight. If he had a more consistent offense, I think these knockouts that he's chasing would come if he just learned to set them up. He telegraphs the right hand far too much, and he don't know how to disguise it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he gonna land some of them, right? Because it's a fight. But he not the ones he truly want to land, and that knockout or that knockout punch that he be looking at the land, it constantly evades him, and it's been that way since his 16th first round knockout. Like, he's not been able to knock nobody out. He's been able to knock guys down. He's even been knocked down himself, but that knockout continues to, you know, slip through his fingers. And I think it's his approach need to change. I think the way he goes about getting his work need to change. I think, you know, he need to be more disciplined behind the jab. Like, simple. I'm not sitting up here sounding like I'm no coach or no boxer, none of that, but simplify, man. You know what I mean? You know, stay behind your jab. You know what I mean? Create your opening set traps, go to the body, cut the ring off. You get what I'm saying? Stay disciplined. You know what I mean? And continue to work on his conditioning, because he seemed like he get a bit tired in fights. And I think some of that is because he throws everything hard and he do a lot of head hunting. And I just don't think that's helpful. You know what I mean? About to feed Beaver to Jaime. They about to feed Jaime to Beaver, you mean? Go too high, no that. Right. He just don't change it up. No variation on the punches, just everything's the same speed. And you get what I'm saying? Santiago, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? All right, boxers' body shots are the ones that hurt. Right. Way less accurate or acted to Zoo. That's Berlanga. Right. Telling you, Thomas, salute, family. How you feeling? Yeah, and he got a tendency to get sloppy. His techniques start to waver as that fatigue start to settle in, and then you get what I'm saying? He start to look a bit desperate. You get what I'm saying? Mike Biggs, boxing, my bro. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, my bro? So that's just what it is with me. You know what I mean? Vax, he get tired and lazy. And again, I try to call it straight down the middle. I don't want to just be a dude killing him for his skills, right? He's not without talent. It's just I don't see the progression in this guy. I think he's at a standstill. I don't think he's regressing, but I don't really think he's progressing as much either. He kind of stuck in the middle, like, you get what I'm saying? And again, you would think as he continues to win, they're gonna up the competition level, and it's gonna get tougher for him if he's not progressing along with the competition that they're putting in front of him. You get what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a matter of time for somebody not only knocks him down, knocks him out. You get what I'm saying? Like, he got a lot to work on. Our punchers don't want to box, facts, and he need to learn to box. Yeah. Nah, he just, and again, he's not. I'm gonna be this way because, you know, I stay. Y'all get it by now. I stay true to my name. I don't want to sound like I'm just tearing him down. He has talent to work with, but unless he improves, he is going to be in trouble. It's only so far, it's so long. He's going to continue to be able to skate by with these wins like that without proper improvement. He's going to have to progress and get better. And again, I see little signs and little flashes here or there, but it's very inconsistent at best. This is why he's unable to get these knockouts. He's able to land punches in spots and get guys hurt because he's just a naturally heavy-handed kid. But again, his lack of ability to put them punches together, you know, stay behind the jab, stay consistent with it, set his punching power, set his right hand up that he want to land. Like he telegraphs it at times and he loads up and you just know it's coming. And it's going to be hard for him to get these knockouts because, for one, he's constantly chasing them. And then he's not setting it up correctly because he's always in a rush to kind of get his work done, it seemed like. He need work. He need work. D for the win. Salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. He just need work. You know what I mean? A lot of it. Point out how he can improve since his KO streak. He's just gotten worse. And you're not close to say, he just ain't improving, bro. To me, Tay D, he just not. And that's me. That's what I see. I don't see a guy that's improving that much. You get what I'm saying? Right. And he need more work. And listen, the good thing is he's still young. He hasn't lost just yet. He can continue to try to get better. Again, there's no telling. I don't know what the issue is because I don't know what he's doing in the gym or what he's not doing, but he gotta improve, bro. If he stay like this at this pace, he gonna start getting touched up. You know what I mean? He gonna start getting touched up. Quigley, of course, wasn't the guy. If he'd have lost to Quigley, I know he'd have had a lot of things to question personally. So if he's not able to improve, man, again, like just think about it. I'm not picking him. If he was to beat Jaime Munguia, that's the guy he's saying he wanted. I can't pick him to beat Jaime Munguia right now from what I've seen. Right, bro. And he been living that fighter's lifestyle, man. That rapper lifestyle almost. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying? He been having it too much his way, bro. Too much his way. Big Rolo Dolo to Don. They finna throw us in there with a pit bull. I'm telling you, Berlanga, he need a lot of work, bro. And that's just me because me as a content creator, I don't never want to be that guy. Just the guy sitting from my chair, sitting from home, just dissing every fighter. You get what I'm saying? So I try to do it in a way that's at least respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I could just go, oh, he trash. That we gonna talk about it a little bit. It's easy to just call him trash. I think it's just deeper than that. I just think he's not at the level that we would expect him to be at right now, and we don't see the progression. You get what I'm saying? We see a guy that wasn't very, exciting in them 16 knockouts that he got, but since then it's been like, the performance has been shaky. You've seen him get gassed in fights. You've seen him get dropped. You've seen him get his nose busted up pretty good. You get what I'm saying? You've seen him look very vulnerable. You've seen him, constantly chasing these knockouts, and he continued to not get them. And I think that's the problem. The problem with that is he going to keep chasing them, and he going to keep slipping through them. Man. Eddie and Oscar working together now as a comedy. Yeah, he said Oscar is an idiot. Let me get that out of my face. He said Oscar is an idiot, man. Eddie Hearn went off on Oscar a little bit. Yeah, it's not that ain't blue magic, call it whatever, but we know it ain't. Yeah, fools, man. So yeah, man. Boxing is heating up, and it can get better, man. It's just a lot of good fights to be made, man. I think 68 got enough talent in it to deliver some meaningful fights, man. Get what I'm saying? Man, fights either you been kind of been next. Kind of been to be a fool to do that, take that fight. Oh, you said Berlanga. That'd be wild, but this has definitely been one of the better years of boxing, and it's a lot of action, man. You even like I said, you even got the reports. You got the reports of Canelo and Charlo. I mean, Canelo 3-fight deal is I think it's good for boxing, man. I think it's good for boxing. And even Eddie Hearn had to give PBC that credit, man. I was doing some reading today, and he he said how the PBC said 2022 was their year. He said 2023 is PBC's year. So that he is right about, you know what I'm saying? They putting on right now, man. I think Canelo going over there is a good sign that he gonna give us potential fights that we want to see him in, and that's cool. I could respect it, and I'm glad he did it. And I just hope he don't get over there and start BS. And I hope he go over there and just get the smoke. Like if Charlo is next, so be it. Let's get it. Let's run it. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So let's see who up first. They reporting Charlo, but we gonna see. We gonna see. I rank know when he leave. Yeah. Man, they call that quick. Seen unseen boxing. What's good with it, family? Salute to you, bro. That's the folks. Stretch, you fool. Oh man. PBC Running Boxing, best fight promoter, best network. I'm telling you, look, man, they putting on in a big way, bro. Putting on in a big way. You know what I mean? It ain't just them, but I think all that whole notion that they broke, I think that whole narrative need to go. I think they need to just do away with that in boxing, because I think each year that people continue to spin that narrative that they going broke, I just think that makes, like, at this point, you are a hater. Like, it's out of your hands. It ain't up for debate. If you are one of the people that has been spewing that rhetoric and pushing that narrative for the last X amount of years, you at this point, you are a hater. It's no longer you got a source and you got credible info that said no. At this point, y'all still hating on the PBC. You being weird, bro. You just call it what it is. You being weird. Why? I don't know. I never understood, promotional network beefs. I don't understand people beefs with promotional networks and people that they never met in their life. It's weird to me. But PBC is putting on in a big way. Showtime, they putting on good fights, man. They got a hell of a lot of talent. I think they just made a big move with Canelo going over there to do some business, man. So again, we seen a lot, man. We seen a lot of things happen, and I don't think nobody could have predicted, 2023. Canelo going over there doing a 3-fight deal of any kind with the PBC. So the fact that he's done it is great, and I like it. I was going to lose into inactive. You know what? That's very possible because of the ring rust and inactivity and stuff like that, right? I'll just say this, right? Earl said, most you need, because they was talking about Earl having inactivity and ring rust too, right? He said most you need is 8 to 10 weeks. You get what I'm saying? 8 to 10 weeks. So I'm going to look at it like that, right? I think Maul is one of those fighters that can whip his, I think for him, it's more going to be mental. And I think if that's in place, you get what I'm saying? I think if that's in place, then the rest will follow. So I think as long as he's mentally where he need to be, I think him and Ronnie Shields will put together something where we could see us a damn good fight. Because I just couldn't see him going in there just getting blew out and being that bad because he been inactive, right? Because, you can see some ring rust, and you probably could see that for a couple rounds, but Canelo's not the fastest starter, and he don't throw the most punches either, right? So you get what I'm saying? I think, and that's just me being optimistic too, of course, but I do know the reality of being, just inactive and not looking like yourself and being worse for wear. But in a weird way, maybe some time off could have did his body some good. Get what I'm saying? There's other ways to look at it, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, ring rust is real. You know what I mean? Father Time is real. Not saying he ain't super old. He's 33, I believe. So I don't know. I got faith in Maul Charlo being able, like, again, if they're gonna sign a contract, if a contract is signed, or if this is the next fight for Jamal Charlo, I gotta believe that his trainer feel like he's in well enough shape up here to go forward with a fight of this magnitude, is what I'm saying. So I think if that's the case, then I could maybe can't bank on him being his absolute best, but I could still bank on him going out there giving us the right kind of fight. And I would love to see him win. You know what I mean? But I know that's an uphill battle given the time that he's been out. But if I just look at, Canelo's last few outings, his last 3, he went the distance in each of them. So he ain't knocked none of those guys out. So I don't see Charlo going in there and getting knocked out, how people saying. I don't see that. You ain't knocked John Ryder out. No G40, you ain't knock him out. Beaver, you ain't knock him out. I don't see you just going in there knocking Charlo out just because he's been out the ring for a while. What I could see is Charlo needing a 2, 3, maybe 4 rounds or so to knock off some ring rust and get back to it. But I think after that point, the rest is just mental after that point, man. And if you locked in and you really up for this challenge, which I truly believe, if this is the fight that they're going ahead with, I think he'll be up for the challenge. I think he'll be all right. I think Charlo will be all right, yo. I really do. I mean, not saying he'll win, but I think he'll be in better shape than what people expect. I think because of it, we'll get a better fight than what some people might think. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to see. I'm fighting. I'm going to stand with him now. Right. And I'm going to rock with him, man. I know it's going to be a tough fight, but yeah, right. Facts, though. Facts. All facts, D-Free. He ain't look great either. You know what I'm saying? He ain't look like a killer. So, again, and he just don't throw a lot of punches. So, it's some things, some variables in there that makes me feel okay for Maul. It's not a guy with a crazy high work rate that's going to truly push the pace and, you know, force Maul to see if he's really in shape and things like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think the fight will be fought at a pace where it will allow Charlo to be able to shake off some ring rust. That's just me. I don't think Canelo applies that kind of pressure or will be able to apply that kind of pressure where it will just make Charlo lost in there. Like, the still is a world-class fighter, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? Like, you look, and look, I know all fighters are different. We just seen Tevin Farmer come back from, what, 3.5 years, fought Avery Sparrow and styled on him. And he was in his bag. And I get levels of I get all of that. But still, 3.5 year layoff Tevin Farmer just had. And I don't know if any of y'all caught that fight, but he was styling in there. He was styling in there. So, again, like, maybe the time off could do his body some good. And, again, I'm just being on the optimistic side of things because I want to see Charlo be well. I want to see him do well. Win, lose, or draw, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him go out there and do his thing. Kyle Sports was good with it, fam. How you feeling? You know, Vulture, but he on the decline. Definitely rocking with Maul. I mean, yeah, and I'm with that. I'm with that, TD. And you get where I'm going. I think if this is the next fight for him, I feel like his trainer knows enough to know if you get what I'm saying. I don't think they would take a fight if he ain't ready in that way. So you get what I'm saying. I think if he's a go up here, everything straight, I think the rest will follow, and I think it'll just be about a matter of getting all the way back to you or as close to you to what you are. You know what I mean? It's possible. You know what I mean? And I think you just do that, putting that work in, man, getting back to it. I mean, putting the right work in and believing in you and your coach, how you been doing, and just go out there and give us a fight. There's, you know, Charles wins. What happens to the 3-fight deal? Yeah, who knows? I think it stays in place and he continues as usual. Maybe that might affect the way he want to pick opponents, but I think it's just business as usual. You know what I mean? I think he'll still have to stand tall and deliver. You know what I mean? With 2 more fights at least. Charlie looks like he's been drinking every day. Damn, he's an athlete. Yeah, I get that. I just feel like for me, and this is just me, because I'm not with him, right? I feel like I just don't know if that's the case. Is because people say that in every scenario they've accused this man of being drunk. He was talking to Dimitri Bivol. They said he was drunk there. He was talking to Demetrius Andre. They said he was drunk there. I'm just like, I don't know. For people that's drunk, you see it in the face more. Like, people keep saying how he talk, and I think they putting some spin on it. That's just for me. Original Skywalker was good with it. It's just for me. But I haven't seen him doing it, right? And there's been times where people said he was drinking when, in fact, he hasn't been. Now, I'm not in his personal life. I just don't know, right? But I think every situation, people just put that on him. Did you hear him with Bivol? He sounded like he was drunk. I was like, I think you're reaching. He talking to Demetrius Andre. I think he talked a little funny anyway. You get what I'm saying? But there's like, he was drunk there. I don't think he was drunk. I don't think he was drunk. Man, that's just me. I ain't saying he don't drink. You get what I'm saying? But I just think the times where people say he do be drunk or they just be putting it on him. And I'm like, I'm just not cool with Jackers. I don't know if that's his issue as much as people said it, right? Because they even went this as far as saying he do other drugs. And I'm like, damn, he never got caught with that. But people will still push it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know if I ever said it to y'all in here, but I seen somebody make a video a little while back, some months ago, that said Devin Haney take drugs. And I'm like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying? It's like these fans, like, we be going off. Like, we just, I don't know, man. I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see a guy that was drunk talking. You see it in the face more so. People like saying his speech, he's got to be drunk. I'm like, I don't know. Kurt, with my bro, what's going on with it, man? Maul definitely got this year, man. Definitely against J-Rock, man. He's on point against J-Rock, wasn't he? You know, better work on that left side. He's going to get dropped. Yeah. His last fight was weak. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. That can do it. Take you all point. Smash last Friday. I know drunk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, I don't think he could have had a conversation that long and really been drunk. I don't think he was drunk with the Bivol situation. I'm just particularly talking about them 2 situations where people was like, he's drunk. Did you hear him? I'm like, yeah, I heard him. And I don't feel like he was drunk. I just feel like people putting it on him. Like, damn. It's like they gonna say every outing, every time you see him, they gonna say it. Like the dude was out at dinner one day. They said he was drinking. The man had wine or something, I think, or water, wine or water. I'm like, damn, people be going there. Danny Garcia versus Arizona De Lara. I did hear about it. I haven't heard any update on it. I haven't heard any update. Canelo wins. And Canelo be getting smashed too. Y'all ain't see Canelo getting drunk, singing to his wife. Y'all ain't see him drunk, dancing in a weird way with his daughter and stuff like that. Y'all ain't see Canelo. I just say nobody mentioned Canelo. He be getting hammered too. In public, he be publicly drunk. It hit people different. With Maul, he drunk every time he opened his mouth. Canelo was physically drunk, singing, serenading his wife, dancing inappropriately, in my opinion, with his daughter. She looked very uncomfortable. I don't think people talk about that, but he be getting drunk too. I hear he got bad knees, elbows, give him some issues. And ain't peaches over there for him either. You get what I'm saying? J-Rock was in that fight. It's Chin. Yeah, J-Rock was fighting. That was a good fight. Maul just caught him. And I think that was the first time I seen J-Rock look that small. That's the first time I looked at a J-Rock fight and felt like he was small. When he fought Maul Charlo, man, he looked small. I was like, man, they look like a weight class at least apart. I was like, Maul looked like a full-blown middleweight at that time. Right. That too. If he's not drunk, then his mind really somewhere else. I don't like the way he be forming his sentences, dude. I mean, yeah, I get it, but I feel like I heard that type of stuff before all of this too. I've heard him talk like that before this. And I've heard it all. People always say the same thing. He drunk every time. I'm just like, I don't know. People say something about the way EJ talk. They say, and y'all, I don't know if y'all hear it. They say something about the way Errol Spence is talking right now. They say he slur his words. Errol Spence still be drinking. This is what people are saying. I'm dead serious, man. This is not nothing I'm making up. Maybe not in abundance, and they ain't going with it because they know it's a stretch and a reach. But they complain about the way Errol Spence talk right now. I swear they do. I swear they do. Right now, the way Errol Spence speak, they be saying stuff. I'm like, man, y'all crazy. Aisha, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Drinking, we've been seeing a decline. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't really. For me to see the decline, I gotta see him in the ring. Other than that, like, I think the only thing you can go off is a few appearances where people seen him and they just said he was drunk. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just not a fan of like, I don't know. You every situation they gonna be, he's drunk, he's drinking. I seen somebody. Let me say this. I seen somebody, and I'm not gonna say their name. I remember who it was because they could be in here. I'm not gonna say your name. I've seen somebody made a post saying we're gonna pray for Jamal Charlo at this time as he struggles with his addiction. Right? The post said, let's pray for Jamal Charlo at this time while he struggles with his addiction, right? Get in the comments. People ask him, well, what addiction you talking about? Is it drinking or something else? Do you know the person said they don't know? They just gonna pray for him. So do y'all get where I'm going? Like, this is the guy that we're talking about. Like, I'm not saying he ain't drinking or none of that, but what I'm saying is I've seen a whole post where somebody said they're going to pray for his addiction and then going to proceed to say, when asked about what is it that you're praying for, they said, I don't know, but we're going to pray for him. So that's just the world we living in today. People, they don't care. Like, you did something once, you doing it all the time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really, this is for Just Do. I'm not saying nobody is wrong. Y'all know I'm all about the conversation. It's just for me. I feel like I've seen people be drunk. I've seen people drinking. I'm not saying he's not drinking, but I'm saying to keep saying that somebody is drunk every time they open a mouth, I think is a stretch. I think to say that he was drinking when he approached Dimitri Bivol, I think that's a stretch. I think to say he was drunk when he was talking to Demetrius Andre, I think that's a stretch. I think people got to chill because you will hear how somebody talk. Again, these dudes is boxers. Maybe, I don't know what it is. I can't say the way that these dudes talk is perfect, but maybe it's more mental, but I can't just say it's drinking every time the dude open his mouth. That's me. I don't see that every single time. Maybe it's residual effects from drinking. That's possible, right? But every single time he opened his mouth, somebody trying to say he drunk. I'm not rocking with that. I'm not rocking with that. I heard a lot worse. I've heard a lot worse. And I've heard people be drunk. And I just don't think he be drunk the times people say it. I think they just put it on him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Maybe time and tell reveal all things. But I just think, that's seeped out. And they've been running with it. And again, I don't hear nobody speak about Canelo being drunk, singing to his wife, dancing crazy with his daughter. They just keep talking about Maul. This dude drank too. He drank too. Just like Andre Ward, when he fought Kovalev, he knew Kovalev liked to drink. He was right about that. He was right about it. You get what I'm saying? So Maul ain't the only one that drank. Canelo drank and be publicly intoxicated as well. And nobody won't point it out. But they'll say Maul is drunk in times where he's not. I've seen it. I've seen at least 3 instances where I can be willing to bet money that he wasn't drunk and people said he was. I'm just like, I just can't run with it. But that's just me. King Kong, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. I root for the dude. I hope everything is well. I hope he ain't drinking the way, especially not the way people said, because if he's drinking the way people say he has, then it's going to be very tough to win any fight, let alone be competitive in a fight if you damaging your body in that way. So, you get what I'm saying? Flossy Sports TV, what's good, my bro? What's good with it? He's off. He might not be all the way there, but we'll see. Time will tell. Know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I just can't. I ain't gonna put that on him without knowing. Like, I think time will tell. I'll just say that. I don't know. I can't say what he is or what he's not doing. I can just observe and say that few times that I've seen it, I've seen him not be that way, and people like, he's drunk anyway. He can't. Did you see the way he was talking to people? Did you hear how he sounded? Did you see this? It's like, man, y'all reach. I just seen somebody say pray for addiction and didn't even know what addiction they was praying for. That's wild. That's wild. Imagine somebody saying, yo, let's pray for JusDueBoxing while he struggles with his addiction, and y'all go ask him why, and he'd be like, I don't know, but what? Like, bro, take that, delete it, bro. Delete the whole post, tear the whole post down, bro. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Bipolar and not diagnosis. It could be. Who knows? But I just can't. I can't say. Like, I could say, I've seen instances where he might not been 100% there. Maybe that, but I think with people, I don't know. I'm just not no doctor. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But praying for somebody's addiction and not know what you're praying for is crazy. Is what I'm saying. Y'all get it? That's wild. And again, I mean, I did the I am athlete thing. I don't know if everybody was in the building for that. I did that. I played that. He talked about some of his situation. I mean, he said what it was. I mean, you know what I mean? He touched on a few things. So, you know what I mean? But I would attribute more to what he's going through with it being in his personal life than addiction. Get what I'm saying? I think what he's dealing with is more the personal side of things than just sitting up drinking all day. But that's just me. I could be wrong as hell. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Some stuff, this is something I wouldn't want to be wrong about. I would hope he ain't. You know what I mean? I would hope. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But as it stands, they are reporting that it is him and Canelo. You know what I mean? Let's see. You know what I mean? But I would hope that, or I would think, that at least, I think it's logical to think if you take a fight of this magnitude against a Canelo Alvarez, you got to be on point. Yo, facts, bro. Bro said pray for his addiction. And ain't know what he was talking about. I said, damn. He suffered from anxiety. He displayed that when he cried, I'm an athlete, right? Sucker ass Shady and Brandon. Oh, you ain't like Shady and Brandon. Lucas can beat the Diamonds. Hard fight, though. Rosa, salute. Yeah, man. Well, this ain't I pray for you. They could be casting a spell on your ass. You know what it's on tell. That's real talk, man. Yeah, but nah, that's real talk though. Real talk. So I think again, it's difficult to call like from the outside looking in, but I'm a fair person and I don't tell nobody wrong for what they see. Like, I don't think people just coming out of nowhere with some of the stuff they saying, but I think when it comes to the addiction and the drinking stuff, I think it might be putting a little bit more on them than I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Might be putting a little more there. But yeah, man, let's change topics, man. Salute to Jamal Charlo. Hopefully he do get this Canelo fight and he give us a great fight. You get what I'm saying? But let's talk about it because I see that the 68-pound division, like I said, is hot. And it's a lot of good mixes and matches to be made. Hey, man, talk about it, TD. Talk about it, yeah? What you think? What y'all think about Carlos Adames against J-Rock? I mean, look, he did his thing. This thing, exactly retirement too. Suffers from it as well. You got a lot of pressure and expectations, a little room for feelings. 817, you a real one, G. You a real one, bro. Facts. That's all. I think he just went through something that human people go through, and it ain't been the best for him. You get what I'm saying? And I think part of the reason why people are able to kind of feel this way because he's in the public eye. You get what I'm saying? Being in the public eye makes it. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Makes it tougher to do. You know what I mean? Because everything you do is under the microscope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, right. So let's talk about it though. Man, let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. How good is I did a video earlier. I don't know if y'all seen it. He said unfair stoppage. I get it. And so how good is Carlos Adames, family? How good y'all think he is, man? Yeah, I see Carlos Adames. Yeah, I see him being world champion at 60. I see him taking over 160. They say he the most feared man in boxing. This is what they say. They announced him as. They just said it. The most feared man in boxing. Middleweight needs a major revival. I think they just need to start putting the talent in there with each other. And I think the young guys that's coming up need to be more active. I think that's some of what's happening at 160. The guys that need to be mixing it up are not. And I think some of the young guns need more opportunities so we can see them. So we can see what's the future of 160 like. Because we know who the players at the top of 160. We know who the main names are. We know who those guys are. So, I mean, we just want to see him mix it up. Rumors, Vendora can't wait. Yeah, middleweight. Yeah, but yeah, man. Carlos, think you're going to be a bell hurt. Carlos just like Johnny back. And they train. You know, it's funny you said that, bro, because they trying to build both of them as boogeyman. They said Carlos Adames is the boogeyman, the most feared man in boxing. And they say, you get what I'm saying? Johnny back is also the boogeyman. I say it can't be two boogeymen in the same division, man. I can't run with that. And again, it's funny because they build Johnny back as this boogeyman. Then I seen him get in the ring, and I ain't see no boogeyman. I ain't see a boogeyman in the ring. And then you turn around and we see Carlos Adames after seeing Johnny back, and I ain't see a boogeyman there either. I seen a pretty good fighter though. I seen a damn good fighter, but I seen a guy with holes in his game. I seen a guy that got hit a ton by J-Rock. I think that went over a lot of people's head. A lot of people ain't talk about that because I understand the outcome. Maybe his face ain't look all beat up, but I don't give a damn what his face looked like. I remember the fight. J-Rock did a lot of good work in there. He had a lot of good moments. He just, of course, he didn't have enough, and Adames was getting the better of the moments and the better of the work throughout the rounds, right? But J-Rock did a lot of good work in there, bro. He landed a lot of meaningful shots. And we being honest, he's just not the biggest puncher at 60. He wasn't no concussive puncher at 54. He's not going to be some all of a sudden bigger, crazy big puncher at 60, right? I think, and he was able to stagger Carlos Adames a couple times, shake him up, knock him back. He was moving him with a couple of them hooks, man. I seen Carlos Adames get a little tired in there. I also seen him able to catch a second win, and he changed tactics a bit. And he started going to J-Rock's body relentlessly, man. And I think he was chopping J-Rock down, but J-Rock is tough as they come. He ain't had no quit in him that night, in my opinion. He ain't had no quit in him. I get people saying the stoppage was fair. I just felt like if they was going to stop it, they should have stopped it at a point where he was truly weathering the storm. I just think that in that sequence of when they stopped it and, you know, him just throwing a punch and you grab him, the ref grabbing Adames, I just didn't like that. I feel like if y'all was going to do it, you should have just stopped it a little bit sooner or something like that. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't so much the stoppage. It was the timing and the sequence that was taking place when the stoppage happened. That was my only issue. Other than that, I'm not stuck on it. You know, J-Rock, you know, he look, I felt like he still had his hands up. He was in trouble, you know what I mean? But I just feel like a fight like this, you know that it's a chance that he's going to have to weather a storm like that. And the fact that he wasn't down yet, you get what I'm saying? We seen J-Rock go down before, so I think he's been more hurt than what we seen against Adames. I've seen J-Rock more hurt than that. I've seen it. Just doing my opinion, I've seen J-Rock more hurt than that. I'm not saying in no way, shape, or form just sit there and let him get beat on, right? But I've seen him more hurt than that, so I thought he would be given more of a chance, being that he was never on the canvas. You get what I'm saying? So it was what it was. At the end of the day, did they rob him or something like that? No, wasn't no robbery or none of that weird stuff. No, you know what I mean? J-Rock was in trouble, and more than likely he was going to lose that fight. But it was a hell of an effort, and I think they should have allowed it to just be finished. You get what I'm saying? I think so. You get what I'm saying? Right. Stand at 8, you could have hit him with that. Stand at 8, it could have been anything. I don't know why J-Rock didn't use it more, because he was landing. He was landing, right. He was, Aisha, he was. The game plan was to take it to the dominance in the later rounds. I'm telling you, man, it was a good scrap. And I just want to make sure people hearing me right. I'm not complaining or nothing, but I'm just saying, for me, if I had any critique or, you know what I mean, with anything that happened, it's the timing, the sequence that led up to it. I feel like it was moments in that fight where you could have probably jumped in there and stopped it then, right? But I think in that moment, I've seen J-Rock hurt more than that. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think he was given a chance, really. Like, you get what I'm saying? It was weird. It was kind of like, remember the guy with the busted ear, Jay Bernia? Remember him with the busted ear? Like, we seen rounds where a round or so ago where they could have stopped that fight based on how he was getting clipped and how the ear was bleeding, right? But look at the timing in which they decided to jump in and stop it. It wasn't much happening. The ref just, jump in. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's just like a little panic jump in. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not really complaining that nobody got cheated or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? But those two instances where punches wasn't, you know, usually you got to pull a person off somebody, and that just wasn't really the case. It's more of a step in, and the same thing with Jay Bernia. The dude ref just stepped in, and like, you know what I mean? I was like, huh? Like, bro, you could have stopped it a round ago if that was the case, because he was taking punishment while bleeding like that. In this instance, he's just bleeding, obviously, because he got a crazy cut in the ear, but he ain't getting hammered on. And it's like you just decided to stop it there. So, again, I just hope people understand what I'm saying. The sequences in which those two fights were stopped is a little annoying for me. But I don't feel like nobody got cheated, nothing like that. But like J-Rock took a nice amount of punishment. I think he was hurt. He said he was hurt. But I feel like he could have possibly weathered that storm, because like I said, I seen the diamonds get tired. You know what I'm saying? I seen him slow down. I seen him become a lot more hittable once he slowed down as well. So, I mean, good fight, man. Good fight. Good scrap. I mean, I just want to see what's next for the diamonds. But like I said, DOG215, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Pardon me. That sequence, that you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just the sequence. I want to make sure people really hear me. I'm not in here trying to complain and nothing like that and say let them get beat to a pulp. But I just say, like, when guys don't at least get knocked down, like, let them see at least if he gonna come up out of that. You get what I'm saying? Let them at least see. You know what I'm saying? The rest about these stoppages, right? It's you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, Kurt. They're gonna have to weather certain storms. Adamas is a good puncher. You get what I'm saying? J-Rock up getting the later stages of his career, just little certain things you got to at least consider. Like, it was going to be rough moments in the fight for him, but as soon as it get rough, it's like, you know what? Nah, bro, let him fight, bro. Let him fight. Because I don't want to keep like having these conversations like this where fights just look like the timing is just off. You know what I mean? Stop the fight. Stop it when the man taking punishment, when we clearly see him getting chipped and ripped. You get what I'm saying? And caught, stop it then, not where it's not much happening and you just jump in out of nowhere. That's all I'm saying. I mean, they are, bro. They taking it out the opportunities for fights to be finished. And I want to be very clear. I'm not saying let nobody get beat to a pulp. But again, let's at least consider the guy wasn't knocked down yet. You get what I'm saying? At least one knockdown, then I'd be like, you know what I mean? I get it. But I seen them hands still up. You get what I'm saying? I ain't see a lot of shots where the head was just getting rocked back. I consider those things as well. You get what I'm saying? Just think, what fight did they just stop? We got landed one punch to the head rocked back. Damn, they just stopped this fight recently. Dude landed one punch to the head rocked back and they just stopped it. I mean, better job of fish fading and respect the sport. Yeah, right. True indeed, man. True indeed. The Diamonds had him in trouble, and more trouble in the fourth. Right, he did, bro. I mean, it just appeared that he did. I just thought he was hurt at certain points in the fight more than that. I just think, some of what played into the way he looked at that point was obvious fatigue as well. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think he was so hurt that, you get what I'm saying? I feel like he still knew where he was at, and he still was conscious and aware of defending himself. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I just think they gave him some opportunity to weather that storm, bro. I mean, J-Rock playing with you, drowning like a submarine in the later rounds. I feel you. Look at the Lubin versus Fundora fight. You get what I'm saying? Right. Jim, my bro, salute to you, Brody. How you feeling, man? Appreciate you stopping through. The refs and judges don't run, bro. I think you know what's crazy, King Kongs. I think they'll take it out of their hands in that regard. Like, I think they're the way they want it, and like Errol keeps saying, their temperament's going to make for a great fight. You know what I mean? Right. He did, bro. He was taking punishment in that 12. It's fighting. You get what I'm saying? They're going to get hurt at some point. That's all I'm saying. And I could see if he was knocked down maybe once or twice in the fight, even once or twice, maybe even once, one bad time in the fight, and then you got to that point. I get it. But with no knockdowns, I at least think you got to consider that he ain't been off his feet. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I mean? Play part in EJ versus Renzo. Yeah, them type of fighters, right? I think that's what I'm saying. 817. I believe they're gonna take the play out of their hands in that way. I mean, fight too much ego, yacht too much on the line. They're gonna go for it. Stop Rolly versus Barroso, but let Morrell put a guy in the coma. Facts, bro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And we knew that fight could have been stopped a couple rounds ago. You know what I'm saying? With Barroso. I mean, with Ados, you know what I mean? We knew that him and Morrell, we knew he wasn't coming back in that fight. So he definitely could have been stopped that. But look what he did with Rolly. Dude, in a sequence where no punches land, they stop it. You get what I'm saying? Even Luis Arias, I get it that he waited long to get up, but fighters do that sometimes. I feel like the fact that both his knees was off the canvas at 9, I think he should have been allowed to continue from that. It's just like it was a bunch of little weird officiating. And again, it was just the timing of these stoppages. That's all. That's my only issue. Just the timing, the sequences that took place. And then they just, no more. Like, man, bro. Man, you watching a fight or are you not watching it, bro? Facts. Inconsistencies for sure, bro. Right. Big Watch Barroso, man. Big Watch might have got that big chain, too. I ain't seen Rolly rock the Rolly yet, man. I ain't sensed the fight, man. I don't know what happened. They might have caught him in the alley, man. So, you know, it's going to get wild strike zone, but at least you know, consistently do it, right? True indeed. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother. What's good with it, A1? How you feeling? Buckle up, boxing talk. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Timing is everything, right? True indeed. True indeed, man. And timing trumps speed for those who don't know. Kello, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Steve Jarrett would tell your ass up. You can't bump with him. School. Kello, I kind of got that feel too, bro. I got that feel too. I got that feel too. He ain't really want no more. And I told you it was going to be some holding going on in there. I told you when the fight got rough, he was going to do some holding. Justice for Barroso, right. Big Watch Barroso deserves some justice, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, Arias looked like he kind of, mentally, like Lubin was placing them shots on him clean, flush, and I think he was hurting him. I think Lubin was putting a big a nice little hiding on him. You know what I'm saying? Big Watch Barroso definitely got robbed, bro. Salute to my bro Kello, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button for you, bro. We gonna cook for a little while longer, man. Like I said, man, there's a few things to talk about. It's good to see Wilder speaking again. Hopefully he get the fight he want. And I hope that boxing sort out this mess that I believe is starting to take place at 168. Something got to give, man. Something got to give. You get what I'm saying? If Canelo is fighting Charlo, cool. But we need to figure out what Benavidez, what's next for Benavidez, what's next for Morrell. Like, I don't want to see no more run-of-the-mill fighters for these dudes, to be honest with you. You get what I'm saying? Morrell wants smoke right now. The worst thing that could happen against Benavidez is he lose, bro. That's it. If he lose, then so be it. But at least I want to see a good fight. I think it's time to see a good fight, bro. I think it's time that You know what I mean? Another good fight, should I say. You know what I'm saying? So he want the smoke. He asking for it. I don't see no reason why he can't get it. Get what I'm saying? Everybody can't call MUNGUIA out. Adames mentioned MUNGUIA being afraid to speak his name. You know, BENAVIDEZ talking about negotiating with MUNGUIA. EDGAR Berlanga'S talking about MUNGUIA. Like, bro, what we doing? Who fighting who right now? That's all I want to know. You know what I mean? But bro did come through here. He said they're reporting on, you know, Morel and BENAVIDEZ signing, but I'm going to go look into that when I jump off here. Move Barrett to number 2. Rolly. Lubin ain't done. Nah. Facts. I've said it. 817. He had more to offer. Kev, what's going on with it, Kevin? How you feeling, bro? Salute to you. J-Rod winner. That Fedor get back. And he wanted to, though. He wanted to, Kev. He wanted to, bro. But I'd love to see him get his get back. Love to see it. I agree with Eric Stoppers. The others were tragic. Right. He just looked like, because it was lackadaisical, Kello, and I think a couple people kind of, just from that standpoint, it looked like he could have gotten up sooner, but chose not to, right? And he just waited too long in that regard, and I think the ref felt like that too. Brian Mendoza versus Brian Castano, that'd be a good fight. I thought they was talking about doing Fedor and Mendoza a rematch. I thought I should have cried like Loma did. They might have got his robbery, some more attention, right? Big Watch Barroso just went home with the big watch. We has responded to Morel's comments yet. What did he say? Oh, you talking about the tirade that he went in going nuts on him? Salute to Miss Joette, the queen, always showing love. She said, for the grind. Appreciate you, queen. He didn't respond to not all being called out his name and all that like that. No, I don't believe.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I mean, Cash Cat 168 is news to me. Yeah, Triple G versus Morel be a great way to get his name up. Good test. Yeah, Triple G vacating all his belts. He seemed like he don't want to go nowhere. Yeah, salute to my bro Buckle Up Boxing Talk. Appreciate you, family. It's a great scrap right here. Mendoza shows so much heart. Right. And again, I want to point this out. Why I feel like him, if Mendoza fight Fedor again, it'd be a good fight because he was down on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage. So Fedor was beating him. So I would like to see how a second fight would play out. Will Fedor make the necessary adjustments, not get caught again? You get what I'm saying? Or do Mendoza got his number now? Because he's going to be coming into that fight with a ton of confidence because he knocked his big, tall ass out. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to see. The Bryans defy. I would like that though too. 10K Castano versus Mendoza, because Mendoza had upset the apple cart a couple times. Man, I think he at least showed that he's a credible fighter, a fun fighter to watch too. Let's send him on the fight. Triple G ain't trying to get active. Nah, bro, he don't want to fight. Tirade. Or nada, DOG. I ain't hear nothing. Sir and Bo, what's good, family? How you feeling, Brody? Yeah, they tearing Crawford up, yo. They is tearing Crawford up, bro. They got Crawford logo on the submarine, bro. That they lost, man. They tearing him up, bro. Someone had triple fraud. Said triple fraud. I call him G40. I try not to be too crazy with the name. I called him G40 because he's 40 years old. I don't think that was a bad name. G40. Cuzzo call him Triple She. He like the dude from the Mad TV. The Mad TV logo. That's what Triple G look like. Y'all remember the Mad TV dude? That's what we look like. Like the dude from the he going. I think so. Undercard. He gonna slip off in retirement. I think quietly. I think Fedor wins the rematch. I think he could too, Kurt. I really do. I truly do, bro. I truly think he wins the rematch. He was up, I think, on all 3 cards too. He was boxing Mendoza ass up. Mendoza just caught him, clocked him, and finished him, man. But it looked like his legs went. But I tell you what, if his confidence is shaking, if his punch resistance is compromised after that, then he gonna have trouble. But I do think he could win a rematch. I really do. It's dumb. Right. Nah. It just was weird what they was doing. That's all. It's so much other stuff to spend your money on than what they was doing. No disrespect to them, but that is wild to me. Come on, guys. This boxing. Hey, come on. Ain't no guys. Andre Ward too much. He said Andre Ward too much. Andre Ward too much. Yo, I ain't heard the Big Drama Show in years, bro. Fedora Blind, I'm telling you. It's like the Big Drama Show went after HBO went. All that real crazy heavy push for Triple G, it just kind of, it just wasn't the same. He lost his luster right when HBO went out of boxing. He went the legend of Triple G went right with it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, HBO was pushing him as one of the best middleweights of the last 25 years. And I always thought that was like, wow, just because he had a knockout streak. And again, I don't discredit the knockout streak, but when you're fighting guys that you're expected to beat and you're knocking them out, I'm not overly impressed with that. Do the new school hurt. Time gonna tell, Kev. We seen one fight so far, and I think I see why you say that. Didn't I tell y'all this? I said this to the family. I told people Fundora's style was gonna catch up to him. I just didn't think it was gonna catch up to him this quick. You get what I'm saying? But I said it to catch up to him. That you can't every fight can't be, you can't be in a war, or you get what I'm saying? Every fight can't be tough. When businessman and by business shirts and the zone. Friday Night Fights was dope, man. Yeah, that was dope. Keep that on his shoulder because he couldn't get out the ring. Yo, yeah, he was, man. He got dead bad, bro. He got dead bad. Salute to my bro Keller, always showing love and Superman. Appreciate you, my bro. Castano had been MIA since Mel, made him feel like chocolate in the oven. I'm telling you. Mel melted that man, did.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Kello. Appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, we knew it. Yeah, I said it. That style was gonna catch up to him. It just caught up to him sooner than I thought, bro. Sooner than I thought. Basically the same fight, but Mendoza won't catch Fedora next time. And I could see that too. I could see it playing out that way. Because I could see him playing it a bit safer, or just being more engaged and aware defensively, especially given that his confidence is not shaking, right? If his confidence is not shaking, he'll be fine. I think it'll be a tough fight for Mendoza again, just like the first one. All right, Casano enjoying that check, right? He chilling anywhere he been at. You ain't heard nothing from him. Seemed like he ain't in a rush to get back in there. He ain't releasing no statements, no nothing. Brian Castano just on chill, I guess. Probably in Cancun right now. In the first meet, yeah, in the first one, of course. That's because he caught Mel when Mel wasn't listening to Derek James and being emotional. And that's why he got a draw in that first fight. In the second fight, his emotions was in check. He listened to Derek James. He made all the necessary in-fight adjustments. He kept his back off the ropes. He gave that man lateral movement, presented a moving target. He changed levels on Castaño. He went to the body, and he just picked the better shots. His timing was better. He was just mentally switched on for that fight. And again, when I say mentally, physically, and emotionally, like all three boxes, he checked all three of those boxes. And I believe that's why he performed at that level he did. That was a beautiful performance for Charlo in that second fight. The Clark gym training. You're right. PGA's big dog. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up, telling me about it. For the country of Australia. But yeah, man. Or is it Argentina? World Cup style? You a fool, man. But yeah, it was Mendoza need to cash in. Yeah, man. He been riding hot, man, with these upsets. But let's see if he got another one on him. If that's the fight they making. If they making him in Fundora next, it'd be interesting. Big job, big beast, right? It's like he got to commit to it, man. He better go get that LASIK surgery that Maul got. See what it did for Maul. Maul went and got that surgery and went out there and landed the best one-punch uppercut he ever landed in his career. I'm telling you, you better go get that surgery. If them eyes might hold him back. If his vision really bad like that when he in the ring. I'm telling you, that might be a difference. Maybe he might start jabbing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might start jabbing. know what I'm saying, with some consistency and effectiveness, because I did see him do it. Like, I ain't gonna act like he can't jab. He just don't stick to it. Get what I'm saying? He just don't stick to it for long. He just start out doing it a little bit, and then he'll just go away from it and just get the fighting. You know, jab is beautiful and Castano too, right? And his timing, punch placement. You know what I mean? His energy, everything was on point, yo. It was the perfect storm. Mel was just that's being in your bag, man. Great win for him. Endure should have been a hooper. Yeah, 6'5", 6'6", whatever he is. He tall as hell, man. But Berlanga had I forgot to mention that Berlanga did have a 3-fight plan for y'all. Gertz, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Jamel is the least respected undisputed chat. I really can't understand why he's on the top 5 pound for pound list. You know what I mean? Because they'll say stupid stuff like he lost to Tony Harrison, and he was losing the second fight until he knocked him out. They stupid stuff, bro. They just don't want to get a man's just due. That's why we do it. What's good with it, Gertz? It's for no reason. Mendoza knows the recipe, have a better game plan. That'll be interesting too, though, to see if he can build off of that. Because the reason I say that, because I understand that's one of those fights where you just get caught with a punch and a guy won, right? But he definitely was down on the cards too. So I would like to see if he could change the tide in the second fight. Because, man, Fandores is a big, tall guy, man. He let that dude get up in his wheelhouse and get him again, man. That'd be crazy. Can fight, but his ass ain't got 75-68 where he belong. Nope. That's why he at 54. I get it now. Exactly why he where he at. Looks like the Slender Man do. She called him the Slender Man, yo. Oh, man. He actually should be at 75 or 200. Yeah, I'm telling you, with that height, and he got the heavyweight, that heavyweight wingspan. Take his big ass where he belong. Take his big ass up there where he belong, man. We will see. Only chance to stop us will be damn impossible to do that again. Yeah, I think it'd be more difficult to get a stoppage the second time around too, because I think he'll just be better prepared for it. You get what I'm saying? And again, two things: punch resistance and confidence. As long as his confidence is not shaking and he ain't having like no nightmares from that knockout, he'll be all right. And I think he'll be able to beat Mendoza. And it'd be funny because I wonder would they entertain a third fight. I wonder would that turn into a trilogy or something out of nowhere. It could. Very well could, man. Giraffe. I'm telling you, gotta get that LASIK surgery, 10K that Maul got. Gotta go get that surgery Maul got and get them eyes right, bro. Get them eyes right. Okay. Castano's Charlotte was open for Mal. I watch every chance I get. Yeah, nah, this a great fight to watch though. It's a great fight. But again, man, I hope 68 really sort out that the mess that is starting to form. And I want to see fights, man. Castano was Charles, man. That's one of the Ricky Williams, my bro. What's good with it, Rick? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. That's that. Why I love that fight simply because, again, emotionally, mentally, and physically, he was in check. I felt like he was emotional the first fight. I felt like he wasn't listening to Derek James. He was laying on the ropes too long. I felt like he wasn't moving enough. And I feel like the second fight, he just did all of that. He listened to Derek James. His emotions was in check. He had a sense of calm on him, around him, coming, like making his ring walk. He just didn't make me feel like he was this angry dude coming for revenge. It just wasn't that. It was business. It was about business. Mel, that's what it was. Mel was about business. I think the first time he was a little bit emotional. I feel like the second time it was business for him. And he went out there and had one of his best performances to me. We're too damn slow and has no day. I got Mendoza again. It's possible though, bro. It's possible. But I did have him up. He was up on the card, so it'd be interesting to see if Mendoza can change the start of the fight and don't be behind in rounds. Sure about the chance to become stand disputed. Yeah, man. Facts, bro. I mean, DJ was in sync. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, all perfect fight to me. Perfect in-fight adjustments, listening to the coach, just being in check. The movement that he provided, the change in the levels, the stabs to the body, just the consistent body work throughout the rounds, like, you know what I mean, creating a moving target, not allowing Castano to set his feet as much and fire off on him. He just wasn't doing that, man. Like, again, he really showed you how good of a boxer he really is, bro. Like, he really still, to some degree, is an underrated talent. Jermell Charlo is to me. Like, some people get it, but it's feel like far too many people make it seem like he's just some run-of-the-mill fighter or some decent or some okay fighter, man. That's elite level talent, man. Jermell Charlo is an elite level fighter. Elite fighter, bro. And I just don't feel like people recognize it enough because they too stuck up on how what he say out his mouth instead of how he fight. And that's what's annoying. That man could fight his ass off. Think about Maul, you respond to adversity. I said that too. And that's something that people ain't factoring in. I'm telling you. Thank that man for the week, man. I'm telling you. Yes, sir. Next fight week for Boots. The matter of fact, the 8th. Show the greatness of Derrick James too. Facts. Nah, I think I say the reason why I said Maul when you said that, and I thought you was meaning Maul, is because I don't want to say adversity, but again, when I feel like you back him into a corner or you put his back against the wall, I feel like he's shine. I do feel like that with Maul Charlo. I mean, no, give him more 10 weeks to get back in boxing. I got Charlo. That's what I'm saying. And again, I know Maul doing some type of work. I mean, I know he putting in some type of work. The last thing I heard about him was when he's back in the gym and he didn't look like no bum. I'm going to just say that what was told to me. He ain't look like a guy that been out for 2 years. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't about to overstate it. I ain't about to say he looked like best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to say the person that seen him physically said he ain't looking like no guy that was out the ring for 2 years. So I'm going to just let that be what it is. You know what I mean? I trust my source. I was going to go, but I'm not. I wanted to, matter of fact, but I'm not. Today's Boots. Yeah, happy born day to the young phenom Boots Ennis, man. LWBoxing, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Man, the type to get mad if you tell him good morning. I'm telling you, right? He used to be like that. It's like he done calmed down now, 10K, because remember, you see how he was today. Senicia, salute to the champ, Senicia Estrada, and happy born day to the champ as well, man. She a fun fighter to watch too. And she bring that smoke. Senicia Estrada bring that smoke, man. She do. Salute to her at both her and Boots Ennis. Generation talent. Crawford have all the tools, power switches, defense, and power and ring IQ. Being a 50-50 fight with just a come forward pressure fighter. Yo, they telling themselves every day. Now I didn't put it the way you put it, Rick, but I asked a similar question. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he just a one-dimensional fighter, how is it a 50-50 fight? That's what I was saying. Like, if he just one-dimensional, like, you get what I'm saying? And I'm saying, and then when people said, you know, when I read the article where they were saying Spence is too skilled and too special, I was like, you know, if that's the case, if he's too skilled and too special for EJ, then that would mean it's not a 50-50 fight. So which one is it? Is it a 50-50 fight, even and a pick 'em fight and hard to pick? Or is he just too special and, you know what I mean, too talented for Spence, which I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Much greatness on the horizon. Make a statement with Vila and the world gonna be at his feet. Facts. And beat his ass, bro. Beat his ass, man. Kick his ass, man. Salute to Senicia Estrada, though, man. Salute to the champione. My bad, y'all. Y'all smash the like button for me if y'all didn't already. Right. Yeah, man. So Oh, you said to you. No, I think you talking about Senicia, ain't you, 10K? You calling Senicia your wife, or you saying your actual wife for real? It's not. Renzo just way more talented. Errol gonna have to be unbelievable. He fighting a GOAT. Right. Right. You're gonna be fighting the greatest, one of the greatest, know what I'm saying? One of the greatest. But yeah, in that video, I thought it was interesting that Spence admitted to being like an underdog, or was cool with the fact that he's an underdog. Like he said, he get it. Know what I'm saying? And again, that's why he continues to be the truth. Just know how to keep it real with the people and keep it real with himself. And I think he's always going to be in a position to win. And again, I said it before, I think the things some contributing factors that's going to be the reason he win this fight is the things you can't measure on paper. Will, heart, determination, drive, you know what I'm saying? Stubbornness, unwillingness to lose. He won't take no for an answer. That's just the type of guy Spence is. You know what I'm saying? So you get me right. Here, real is undercard. Again, that's why I said he in touch with reality, bro. Most fighters wouldn't say what he said, bro. If I was you, I'd pick him too. You know what I'm saying? Based on what he been through, you look at that, you assess that, you like, hey, man, this dude done been through some wars, man. That's got to affect him. He ain't the same guy. But then on the other end, remember how he said he continues to defy the odds. And that's something that he does continue to do. And I think it will be no different July 29th. He going to defy the odds for the people that's doubting him. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I'm confident that he going to win. He going to win this fight. Facts. Relentlessness, man. He relentless. He driven. He self-motivated. He playing on borrowed. He playing with borrowed time. You get what I'm saying? Like he get it. Like he done had his near-death experience. You get what I'm saying? That almost ended his career. Then the Ratner could have ended his career. The fact that he's this good tells you that he's special. And I think, and I'm going to just be real with you, although I think Crawford is great too, I just don't think Spence has to be the fighter before the car accident to win this fight. I think he just got to be the best version of what he is now to win this fight. You get what I'm saying? I think the best version of what he is now still gives him almost just as good a chance as he had before the car accident, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? It might not be the same exact guy, but I think it's still a level of great and special that Errol Spence is, and I think he's going to show that for the people that continue to doubt that on the 29th. And I think he's going to prove some people wrong, bro. I think he's going to prove some people wrong, but on the flip end of things, you got Bud Crawford on the other end that he can prove some people wrong too. You know what I'm saying? He can go in there and I don't really think, look at Spence as a bully, but he can go in there and outfight the fighter, you know what I'm saying? And outthink him, maybe. You get what I'm saying? But we're going to see. I do believe that this is one of those even type matchups on paper. I just think that they go about their business a different way. I think Bud do some things maybe better that Errol don't do. Goes about it differently, but I think Errol is just the more efficient fighter. You know what I'm saying? They both determined. They both driven. They both had their crazy experiences in life that I think, makes them a level of special too. So both of them, man. So that's why we're going to get the fight we're going to get, right? That's why we're going to get the fight. Tunisia, right? I knew it was that, though. Walking up the flight of stairs. He fighting black belt Renzo Jones. You stupid. You can flip it, but fighting the Eye Collector, the biggest, most durable fighter in the division. Spence for all the top guys. All depends on what your narrative you want to push, right? Or just the way I guess what you want to look at as a deciding factor on who's gonna win, right? Because I like to think that, man, they bring the best out of each other, and that's why you're gonna see the type of fight we're gonna get. Destroy the careers of all of them guys. I forgot the name of. You stupid. I'm changing the stoppage. Now, I feel you, man. He's very determined. It's not a legacy. He ain't fought nobody. Imagine pushing that narrative there. One to get Spence credit for doing what he's supposed to do. Right. That's why I've always been very clear about not dispelling the 39-0 and not saying he ain't accomplished nothing in his career, because the more you tear at him, the less you're saying about the fighter on the other side when he beat him, right? So that's why I'm glad I'm Just Do. I'm glad I'm one of one in this content creating space. I'm glad I don't have, countless videos where I'm saying Bud ain't this and he ain't that. But at the end of the day, I do think just one dog got a bigger bite, and I'm going to see if I'm right or not. You know what I mean? I think it's easy for me to give dudes their credit because I it's never personal with me. So Bud always got his just due from me. And I just think this one right here, he might have met his match. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out. But that is a good point though. Right. Bud got the headshot. Right. Special fighting, Bud still gonna beat his ass like De La Hood in the first 9 rounds of the tier. Said Earl will get battered and stop late. I feel you, Thomas. Salute to Thomas, man. Rick said shout out to J-Rock this weekend too. Right. Think he looked great, yo. I think he do got something left in the tank, Rick. And I said that he looked good. He looked good in there, man. He showed some holes in the diamonds for real. Just giving Bud, I can't just having that's too much just do. He gonna get beat down and ain't gonna want to fight for a while. EJ all the way. Now give my boys just do things. You know, EJ always get his from your boy. But bulletproof, y'all stupid, man. Bet versus money on the stoppage 4-12. You know, the dog and Bud might keep him on his feet to lose by decision. It's possible. I see it being a decision victory for EJ on points, being able to outwork him and outfight him and box well enough with him to make the fight tip in his favor. Schizo Paul, salute family. How you feeling, bro? Jamal's a 2-division champ, correct? It absolutely is. Salute to my bro Jim. Always showing love in that super chat. Salute to you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love and appreciation to my bro Jim. He ain't Spence proof, right, 10K. It's gonna be fun to watch, man. Earl's Spence can find a way to beat Renzo. Earl's greatness and Hall of Fame credentials. We may actually look at Earl as top 15. But I got so many styles he can choose how you want to beat Earl. Right, man. It's almost like a vending machine. You a fool, bro. So yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun to watch, yo. You know, bro, man. But Bug gonna get the eye sockets broken. The soul snatch might even get to the Kano fatality. Yeah, you know, I let all y'all have that. You know, I gotta you know, I'm staying firm in my pick, but I always gotta make sure I get a fighter they just do. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like that's just a take that not enough people have. That's why I took that approach with boxing. So I'm always able to give somebody credit. And again, I think that's what makes the fight great when you get two great fighters. You get what I'm saying? I do think just like his levels in boxing, his levels of greatness. And I think that's going to be shown in the fight too. Despite whoever win, lose, or draw, the winner is going to show a level of greatness that people probably didn't think they had in them. I'll say that too. And did you cover the Ninja Turtle Bradley said about this fight? Oh, about the judges? Nah, I ain't catch it, but I walk around here with that cheap hair. This dude is wild. It's like the press conference with a little Uncle hand-me-downs. Man, that's Uncle Dope. Yeah, the old new clothes, man. He got all the old new clothes fresh. You know what I mean? All the old new clothes, man. Salute to my bro Jim, man. Always showing up, man. Showing love to your boy in that Cash App. Salute to you, Jim. Appreciate you, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
My guy, man, always supporting the channel. Salute to you, man. Appreciate that, fam. Yeah, man. It's nah, I didn't cover it yet though, but we definitely could though. But I just feel like that. I don't know what to make of that. You could say that he having second guesses about the fight. Like my thing is. So he basically, like you saying, you feel like the fight gonna be competitive enough for them to rob him on the cards. Is that what you saying? Because as great as y'all said Bud is, and the way y'all picking him, you would think he would just walk through EJ, right? Or he would just beat him convincingly, and he'll be able to knock him out and take it out of the judges' hands, right? So I don't know. I feel like we've never seen Bud get robbed on those scorecards, so I don't understand why he would now. And like I said before, I think with those two guys in the ring and their temperaments, I think whatever fight that they put forth is going to be enough to win without either guy being robbed. You get what I'm saying? I don't think neither guy getting robbed. I think we're going to see a great fight. I think the best man going to win, and they're going to get their credit from me. You know what I mean? I know that. I was friends with the best family dollar you could ever shop at. Floors clean, all this shit hung up, no box, dirty socks or pro quality. You fool, give you a just do right now. Keep the balance unbiased from me. You already know it, man. I'm gonna call in and chop it up with the fam soon. You already know, C-Wood. Appreciate you as always, my bro. You know it, man. I'm making sure I try to stay balanced, man, and stay honest with the boxing content, man. And it's kind of easy because I actually think Bud is a hell of a fighter, though. You know what I mean? Just one time he might have picked wrong, fell short. I also said, but KO Spence, they've been saying it. They've been pushing that for a while. They've been pushing that he gets knocked out for a while. Too much of a goat to get robbed. Greats picking him right. Game was good with it, fam. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you coming through, smashing the like button, sub to the channel. Right, man. It's gonna be fun, man. It can play out a bunch of different ways, but I can't wait to see it. And it's just gonna be fun talking about it, man. Gonna be fun talking about it. But Bradley thinking that the judge is gonna rob him, like I said, I just don't see that being a reality. Bud never got robbed on the cards, and I don't think that's how either of those guys want to win. I don't think nobody want to win with no robbery, but I also think that both guys feel like they're good enough to take it out of the judge's hands, and if not, knock the other one out. I definitely think they feel like they can win convincingly enough to take it out of the judge's hands, and that from that standpoint. So I don't think they much worried about the judges and nothing like that. Kell Brook had a knot and buzz eye in the second round, and Mean Machine dropped, and a little cut too. Kurt, it was like a little cut on it too. I went back and seen it like a little cut by the eye too. I'm like, damn, my thing is he just did a lot of damage surprisingly quick. That's all I'm saying. That version of Kell Brook did that, and I'm just saying this version of Errol Spence is definitely better than that version of Kell Brook. So, I mean, if his jab is on track and he's able to land that jab with consistency, he's gonna be in trouble. But it'd definitely be in trouble. It'd be tough sledding for him for sure. He's so unprepared, bud. For Spence, you stupid, bro. Don't bust out everyone at welterweight. Absolutely do. You absolutely do. Something wrong with you. She over sending me pictures of chia pets and shit, saying, "Bud, if I got that chia do, he gonna cut it before the fight. He in wolf mode now. He in wolf mode right now. But he definitely got that dope smoking bud, or somebody made this a fan or something like that. I'm not for sure. But this is dope." Man, Bud, smoking Bud, man. I'm telling you, this fight is gonna be everything I think they billing it as. I think they talked enough. I think they gave us enough talking and back and forth. I think Spence provided another few classic one-liners throughout all of this, and I think it's going to transition over into the great fight. I've seen Bud rock twice and recovered real quick and stops him very quickly. Yeah, the most I seen Bud hurt obviously was the Gamboa fight. You know what I'm saying? He had to take a little walk. Took him a little second to get back from that one, but he definitely got back and punched Gamboa to oblivion. But only problem with that is you can improve as a fighter, and there's no doubt in my mind that he's gotten better since considerably better since the Gamboa fight. But at the same time, he is 35. I'm not saying he's old or washed, none of that. He's 35. I don't think he uses legs as much because he's older. I've seen him get hurt a couple more times than Spence. I mean, I've seen him hurt more than Spence, period. I've seen him hurt at a more critical level than Errol Spence. And again, a natural 26-pounder hurting you is concerning, is alarming. And I always say this, just like the fighters say, you can get better and you can train and, sharpen your skills, but your chin is going to always be your chin. And I know, Gamboa was a decent puncher, pretty good puncher, right? But if a guy that's naturally a 26-pounder can hurt you, it's only logical to feel like if that natural 47-pounder hits you the right way, he can hurt you. So, I mean, there's that. So, and the only reason I say that because I've heard a lot of people talk about what if EJ get hit by this and that. And I'm like, what if he hit him? You get what I'm saying? You never even seen EJ down. You could arguably argue that Buzz was down against Mean Machine. You know what I mean? Even Ward said that. You know what I mean? So, you just seen one guy hurt more by smaller guys. You get what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. And I think Errol Spence is a little more responsible defensively too. I do. I think he takes sting off shots. I think it's a little bit harder to hit him. Know what I mean? But we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Can you punch? Yeah, absolutely could. Absolutely, bro. That's how people get knocked out, Thomas. Facts, bro. You got it just long enough to popcorn throw. Yeah, that's what he got. EJ got a Brooklyn out this joint, but never anyone's face up like Spence does. Nah, he ain't do. I believe he's strong, but I just believe his his bug got that stunning power where he catch people with punches they don't see, stun them, and then he takes them out. I think he's a hell of a finisher, in my opinion. I honestly do. I think when Bud smell blood in the water, he gonna go get you. I think he gonna hurt you. Get what I'm saying? More times than not, if he hurts you, he can get you out of there. You know what I mean? But I think EJ he has that breaking power that you brace for, but it still hurt. You get what I'm saying? It still drain you and break you down over a period of time. Just think it's more damaging. You get what I'm saying? Think Bud could be a very sharp puncher, great counter puncher. You know what I mean? Catch you, like I said, with punches you don't see, stun you, hurt you, and finish you. You know what I mean? He's great at doing it. And McQueen was good with it. And probably said the Spence was better defensively, right? And I ain't surprised. And they said it was more of a war with EJ. It was more of a war. That was the tougher fight. His father said they feel like, every round was like a war, whereas Bud, they feel like they just did a couple things wrong in there that cost him the fight. Whereas he felt like he was competing better with Bud than EJ, and the fight wasn't as tough. Bud slid out. I just called the Conjure. You can go 154, did he? That's funny. That's funny. If he did, it's funny. Earl gotta be careful though. Bro's very good at punching between opponents' punches. Right. Very good counter puncher, Kurt. Very sharp. Very sharp. Crafty in there too. I mean, very good at picking shots. The area where I feel comfortable with EJ having to deal with that is, him just having very great timing and punch placement and a consistent work rate to keep you thinking and keep you honest. So, once he get that jab on track, then it's like he gonna be in business. The rest gonna open up from there. But it's gonna be interesting to see who get their jab on track first, and who starts to open up and starts to take the lead after the first 3 to 4 rounds. It's gonna be fun. But I honestly think every round gonna be good. Gary Jr. stopping Bud. But as a mean uppercut, daddy, yeah, he do. Got a hell of an uppercut, Thomas. Jose Benavidez know all about it. Jose Benavidez know all about that uppercut from Bud. He do got a mean uppercut. I just feel like he has done good work in the inside. I just don't feel like he's much of an inside fighter, and that's just his style. I feel like when the fighter's in the inside, I think obviously his advantage Errol Spence, right? But it's going to be interesting to see the pace, the distance, and the range that this fighter's fought at. Like, all those things are going to be fun to watch unfold. That's what I say. Everybody for that. I hope Errol weigh 150. Yeah, you stupid. Said you in the toilet. Who, me? Am I in the toilet? Wonder if EJ make a Bud in his hands in his pockets. Yeah, man, it'd be interesting if he makes him keep his hands at home, or Bud just do what he do and fight out of it. I mean, Spence uppercut. Yeah, Ugas know about Spence uppercuts. KO, what's good with it, KO? Appreciate you pulling up. Big Cheeto say the boy is special. Shit, I believe it. Right. Outside the mid-range, I think Bud stays ahead. I just feel like those areas where people feel like he have his most success. I said it before, Spence could box well enough with him to make this fight competitive, where I don't think he'll run away with it, right? Because I think some people feel like he's that much better of a boxer that as long as he does stay on the outside, he's gonna win. I still think that Spence got the more consistent work. Period. You get what I'm saying? And he just throws more punches, more fundamentally sound, in my opinion, like I've been saying. I think he can definitely box well enough with him where it could be a nip and tuck affair. But I think where the fight starts to tip a little bit more in Spence's favor is when it's fought on the inside. And I think if we know Spence, if he's having success, he's going to force that to be a fight in the inside fight at some point. And I think that's an advantage EJ for me. You know what I mean? Not saying Bud can't fight in the inside, but I don't think he's a better inside fighter. He can be a better outside fighter if people want to say that. I'm not mad at it, right? But I still think Errol Spence is elite at each range, in my opinion. And I think he can do well enough from the outside to be competitive and keep the fight where you need to keep it at until he make it a, you know what I mean, a rough and tough affair or close the gap and, you know what I mean, start to work his way in and really try to break Terence Crawford, because that's what he's going to do. As soon as he get in the ring, he's stepping, and I believe that's what he's going to do. Think he's going to bring the fight. You know, he set everything up behind that jab. I think it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch for sure. Wow, we still got a month. Yeah, it's going to go by fast. Those rules we fight under for all the belts. My bad, y'all. $5 weeks, people. Yeah, it's gonna go by fast. Virgil and Stanionis kind of underrated. It is. It's gonna be a good ass fight. Virgil and Stanionis, bro. Will you be there when we crown undisputed at 147? Where will you be? Yeah, I'm gonna be here with y'all calling the fight. Calling the damn fights, you know, calling the damn fights. Calling them. Man, Bug is smoke outside because of the most important punch in boxing, the jab. See what I'm saying? It's not good getting out of the way of the jab. Can't wait. I can't wait to see it, man. Again, I keep saying that the damage that Kell Brook was able to do in such a short amount of time was concerning to me. And I keep saying that level of Kell Brook was able to have that type of success against EJ and do that, to Bud and do that to his eye. I just think the more consistent jabber, better puncher, you know what I mean, a better fighter is going to be able to have a lot of success as well, man. The car is trash and I don't care. Right. They could have did way better with that, but we all know what it was with that. And I'm just going to take it and you know what I mean, enjoy it. Right. I'm with you. Sometimes you got to slap the monitor for your computer to download, right? Schofield fighting again already. Yeah, they keeping him busy, bro. They keeping him busy. Yeah, 817 be going off. He's a fool, bro. You're a fool. He's a fool. I should have fought Frank Martin as a co-main, in my opinion. It would have been fun. Cruz. That would have been fun to watch for sure. Would have been fun to watch. It just seemed like Isaac Cruz don't want to fight people that actually beat his ass. DK was good with it. Gonna be able to keep on the outside. Some guys you gotta make. You're gonna make fight. I think EJ is a fighter that can get on the inside and make Bud fight. Right, I do too. And I think he could do well enough at the other ranges to make that fight, keep that fight where you need to keep it at. You get what I'm saying? And I just don't think Bud is a much better outside fighter than EJ. I think that's something that people just feel. I don't think that's something that they can prove. I think that's something that they just feel. But we're gonna see. We will see. Shakur will get next. And when I wish they'd just feed Lomachenko to him. I really do, Thomas. I really do. But there's just no telling, man. There's no telling. I thought that Jermaine Ortiz would have been a good fight for him as well. Obviously, he's a pity if he would have pulled his skirt down. You know what I mean? About the steroids or whatever. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. You don't hear them saying no such things. No, they ain't worried about no robbery and no steroids. We just know because people more confident in their guy, obviously, the guy that they rocking with anyway in this fight. Yeah, he is Miss Joette. He'll be headlining. Frank Martin is. He will. Always unnecessary. Unnecessary joints. My bad, y'all. Man, I got too many notifications. I got to clear some of this stuff off. Man, I need the same energy from 1 year ago. Don't get shook now. Yeah, nah, you know that energy always switch up because the time is here, and the excuses is like they can try to come up with them, but ain't nobody trying to hear none of that. They gonna have to stand on everything they said. Everything. Mr. One Dimensional, aka Mr. Fundamental, is going to prove a lot of people wrong. They're gonna have to eat some crow. Some people gonna lose some money. People ain't gonna be friends no more after this fight. All types of stuff. Yeah, De Los Santos versus Adorno is gonna be a good fight. De Los Santos said he coming for the knockout. De Los Santos said he is coming for the knockout. Yup, Miss Joette, July is it. Is the shit, man. You did. Thinks the Peter will be dangerous once he hits the next level. He's not the greatest, but he's solid. Yeah. He nice. They think he gonna take over, but you know, we gonna see. Put him in there with somebody that can actually beat him. You know what I mean? You the Vada at the fight. He said they asked for Wilder, you tired and Vada on the fight now. Right. He's stupid, bro. He's stupid. Yeah, July is like that though, but I can't. De Los Santos and Adorno is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good fight. I think he was though. He might have fought at 40 before. I'm not for sure on that, but he might have. But I know that's gonna be a good fight. I know that's a fight that can go either way, in my opinion. Joseph Adorno could fight to me. Got a couple losses, but he always come to fight. That dude got some skill. Definitely got some skill. Yeah, man. That's the remember it was saying EJ nipples was too big. You know what I mean? That was ridiculous. Salute to my bro Jim, man. Back in that cat super chat, man. EJ about to show Bud fans. But no, yeah, I think he is. I'm telling you, some people gonna probably be sick. Hey, some people's stomachs gonna be hurting. Some people gonna have to poop.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
What you think about Valdez and Navarrete? That's a good fight too, bro. That's a good fight that could go either way to me. You know what I mean, but you know what? I think Navarrete bringing them uppercuts from the basement might get him hurt. You know what I mean? I know Valdez is gonna be looking to load up and hit him with something big, and I think he get hit just enough for it to happen. So it's gonna go two ways. Either Navarrete gonna put them hands on him, and his punch output is gonna be the deciding factor, or Valdez power is gonna be the deciding factor. Because I see him approaching that fight only one way. I don't see him trying to outbox. If that even makes sense to y'all, I don't see him trying to outbox Navarrete. I see him trying to knock him out like he do everybody else. I don't think he want to go to the decision with that dude. Charles Martin and K. Wolf and Anderson. Should be a fun fight to watch. I think he can show some people something in that fight. I think we can learn a little something about Big Baby Anderson in that fight. Valdez takes it. Yeah, I got a feeling he can catch Navarrete because I don't trust his defense. We get another month, a year at the top, July. Fall out. Right. Yeah, Valdez might chip him, though. Valdez might put fisticuffs on him. Yeah, he just load up a lot for me. He got a good jab though when he use it. Thomas, he got a good jab when he use it. He just load up a lot for me, and I don't like it. And you could tell he be going for the knockout, head hunting sometimes and stuff like that. Like he's solid. He got some talent, some skill. He just he go away from the boxing and try. He chase knockouts too much for me. He was doing it a bit in with the Adam Lopez rematch, kind of chasing the knockout a little bit, and it just they don't come. I was trying to look good since you say I beat him. Yeah, nope. He ain't been looking sus, or ever since Shakur put that boxing lesson on him. From Lopez unified with BC. That'd be fun too. Hopefully they do cross paths. Or BC look like. I just want to see him get back to that boxing. I feel like he's been trying a lot to knock people out too, and he's been kind of getting away from the boxing. I heard some people say they thought Robisi wasn't good. I'm like, damn. Nah, right, 817. They did all that stuff, bro. All that stuff. You know how it be. Drunk ain't shit. They gonna have to keep all that energy, boy. They gonna have to keep it. You should start drinking that sweet tea. Off them peds, aka meds. Now he gotta go in there and man up and fight for real. But I'm gonna be looking. I think that Navarrete fight could be a tricky one though. But we gonna see. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Valdez is able to catch that guy because he do get hit a lot. But we definitely gonna see, bro. We gonna find out. We will find out. Shit, I gotta watch that video. EJ funny. He said keep all receipts. I feel you, man. I feel that, player. I feel you. Now pads might get busted up a bit while he doing it though. Yeah, right. Yeah, he a lot of the wars and he got a lot. He leave himself open a lot. I mean, some of the punches he throw, he really leave himself open. And I know Valdez is gonna be looking to counter and catch him. Got Navarrete stopping him. I wouldn't be surprised. I was thinking that at first too. Initially, Kurt, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking Navarrete was gonna get him. Then when I see how he fight and I look at what Valdez specializes in, and I feel like Navarrete is just susceptible to getting caught with something. I could be wrong though, but I know this could be a tricky fight. Valdez was crying he wasn't a cheater, but he still had a cup of tea in his hand. Yo, for real, bro. And they found out, 10K, that none of the tea that's on the market has any of those banned substances in it. So he always was lying about that. He never was keeping it real about that. Oscar face bruise easy. His face wear that ass whooping too. Got all types of glove burns and abrasions on his shit. Be on top, maybe having a circle jerk over them belts. It's hard to watch. I get what you're saying. That's why I say we follow the talent, not the belts, right? I mean, you follow the belts when it's attached to the right kind of fighter, I believe, right? When the fighter is moving the right way with those belts. But overall, me just following the belts just because, nah. I mean, you pay attention, you know who the champions are, right? But you know the difference between the champions and the title holders. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that jab was on point when he was landing, though. He got a heavy jab, Valdez, do. Nice jab. Early gray and black. Oscar face allergic to jabs. Thrill was the Australian gave Navarrete good work, right? That's why I feel like he's susceptible to getting caught. You know what I mean, that dude almost shook it up on Navarrete. Almost shook it up. Watching see he tips his punches. Bruno's had a chance to win the fight. Yeah, he did. He had his moments. He had his opportunities for sure. I just don't bank on Navarrete, like a guy that likes to throw punches, got a good punch output, but defensively irresponsible. I mean, you said Bruno's was clowning. T's T. Yeah, man. Franchise. Yeah, facts. Franchise Cruz and Savannah Marshall fight week. Ain't it the first they fight, I believe, right? Yeah, Saturday. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Let's go, franchise. Let's go. Got the root for franchise. Got the root for to kick some ass. We're going to see. It's going to be a good fight. But we're going to see, man. July 29th is still the fight to watch, man. Of course, I'm going to stay tuned and see what happened with Wilder and Ruiz, if anything ever materialized out of that. See if Anthony Joshua and Dillian White get their business squared away. You know what I mean? Let's see what transpires out of 168, man. Hopefully everybody start taking the right fights, because I do want to look into this David Morrell BENAVIDEZ stuff that somebody just said coming through here. So I do think that's the better fight. And like I said, everybody can't fight Jaime MUNGUIA, man. Right. Right, he should. I'm telling you, Fran Chan is going over there to handle business, man. And I like the way she talking, too. There's be Foster. Me neither. I think Mushaki will box his head off, too. A lot like Shakur did. I think he will. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't, man. As always, another dope build in the books. As always, Behind the Glove was good. I gotta check that out. Yeah, I like with Fran. I like how Fran Chan bringing in smoke, man. I like it. I like it a lot. And like I said, man, I hope David Morrell and BENAVIDEZ really make it happen, because that's a fight that we need. And I think they do need to let Edgar Berlanga chase that MUNGUIA smoke. And I don't know where that leaves Carlos Adames. You know what I mean? But he put him in there with somebody. Savannah name over there, neither of them names over there really for casuals, right? Right, should be it's gonna be a good fight, I believe, man. I hope she go out there and do her thing, though. Keep her straps, don't let her get them. Don't let Savannah take them belts, girl. But man, again, man, salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button on the way out if y'all haven't, man. We just gave boxing its just due. We took over the airways how we always do, man. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Y'all already know our time, man. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. Salute to everybody in the Cash App, Super Chat. Much love and appreciation to the fam. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Peace.